Hello, chat. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry about that. Hello, chat. I have too many things going on in my setup for the audio. I need to think about how to consolidate my audio down to one single system. But welcome to today's stream. We're going to be doing some fun things today. Also, think about this. Do you think when Johnny Silverhand cranks his meat, do you think when he beats his meat, does it chafe? Anyways, I just want you to think about that next time you think about his silver hand. Okay, like I want to really emphasize it. Wait, you're not used to the real voice and not TTS. It was one day. It was one day. Insert laugh track. Chat. So the entire time, so it didn't record, but when I was like trying to make it like talk, I kept on saying like insert laugh track. Omega lol. Oh, BRB. My wife called me. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I won't be sorry about that. It was a good story. But yeah, welcome to today's stream. That during that experimental stream, right? Again, if you just heard me IRL, sadly it didn't record. I thought it would record, but I guess my trick didn't really work. But all you would hear is just me saying Omega lol, insert laugh track, and then me trying to say foray so the machine would know what I'm saying. Or like me trying to say like Marie. It got Marie Kondo and Markiplier easy, but when I try to say the word foray, it's like I don't know what this means. Sorry, man. It's like does nobody use the word foray? I don't know. We're never gonna do that again. But my God, listen that was okay. So I want you all to know that was for the bit at the very end when I turned on the mic to use my voice again. It was all for that one joke bit. If you watch the VOD, the last 20 seconds is the only time you hear my voice, and it was all designed for that one moment. Now, it's been a while since we had these streams, so the flow is a bit unknown, right? It's been a while since we had this style of stream. We have a very long day. But this is now the norm again, where we have like 8 to 12 hour streams again. So until I find another place that's like better, it's going to be like this for a while. And I got some good stories for you all because I finally confirmed on my last day. Nobody knows that I stream. I thought I leaked it on like a work call by accident because I used like a screen share instead of a display instead of a single window because I was lazy. And I was like, oh fuck, because when I alt tabbed, it showed the Discord, but I was like, I don't think they like saw it. So I confirmed when I was leaving that they have no clue. They have absolutely no clue. So I can say whatever I want here. But first, we need to catch up on some things, okay? It's been a while to the point where a lot of things have happened. For instance, the PS5 Pro happened. A lot of things happened there. Talk Tour is now out. So if you don't know what Talk Tour is, it's the podcast from the Hawk Tour girl. And there's a lot of like really interesting stuff coming out as well in terms of like games and stuff. So, but in general, it seems like things have mostly stayed the same. It's just there's more of the same wackiness, right? The PS5 Pro came out. Honestly, when I saw the announcement, because like I have a PS4, and I was thinking, okay, maybe it's time for me to get like a PS5. But if the Pro is coming out, I might as well wait for that, right? Because there are games that I want to genuinely play, like Death Stranding 2. I genuinely want to play that, even though we haven't played Death Stranding 1 fully yet. But we will eventually. And then I looked at the price, and I was like, holy moly, ravioli! So it's in Canadian, it's about $1,100, right? That's a lot. In American, that's still a lot because it's like 700 in American. Okay, in euros, it might be like two euros. To be fair, but still, it's a lot of money for a console that doesn't really feel like a huge step up. But they do have effectively their DLSS thing for it, so it's like it kind of works out. But at the same time, it's like for the price, the performance. At least if you use your computer for anything else but gaming. You can actually just you can now start to build a fairly competitive PC at the price point of the PS5 Pro, and still use it for something else. Obviously, it won't be the same quality, right? Like because they still take a loss leader on the PS5 Pro, and it still is good that the PS5 Pro comes out because it means that games are now going to target that as the baseline, which means that we're finally going to get better games that are cross-platform, even on PC for when they eventually come to PC. But still, I can't believe that they're like doing that to that price. The PlayStation used to be the thing to like get, which was like good price to performance value, as well as good value in terms of like the entertainment that you got. It's full media machine. I mean, there's a lot of really cool things about it. And back on the PS2, there were games that you can only get on the PS2, which were amazing, right? Now it's like, what's the point? You only have like 26 games on it, so I don't know. Doesn't really feel worth it. Isn't Death Stranding on PC or are you tripping? So Death Stranding 1 is. But Death Stranding 1, I think, took a good year and a half to get to PC, or like 3 years, or like something. However, that might change. So Kojima, well, it's tricky, but basically, Final Fantasy 16 is coming to PC now. So that's a game that I was going to get the PS5 for, but now it's coming to PC. So it's like, what's the point, right? And Final Fantasy 15 was a very good port IMO, even though it's a whole different engine. I thought it was a very good like port, and I think Final Fantasy 7's port is decent as well. So it's not going to be a bad experience. On top of that, it's by Square Enix, which, though they're not owned by Sony, kind of like how Kojima Studios or whatever his newer company is like called is, presumably they have such a tight working relationship that you could sort of infer that they are effectively owned by the Sony machinations, and they've been able to effectively leverage that. Like, or rather, despite being a part of the Sony machinations, they've been able to push through and say, we're going to release Final Fantasy 16 on PC because the lack of sales wasn't worth it. And that to me is a huge win, because it's sort of, I'm hoping that sort of decision making filters down into other studios, right? Kojima obviously is probably not going to sandbag Death Stranding 2. Like, he's very much about the vision. And I think Kojima in general probably doesn't care about the platform stuff, because it's like, Metal Gear Solid for a long time was only on PlayStation stuff, right? Like, even now, I don't think you can play Snake Eater on anything but like a PS Vita or like something, right? Like what is Snake Eater on again? Anyways, the one where he eats like a calorie-made bar, right? And that's, that's like one downside of just like him being the person to do things. Oh god. Sorry, there's a bunch of things downloading. Sorry. Oh Jesus. Oh god, Steam, why are you downloading everything? Oh god, I have to download this for later. Okay, good. Okay, now stop downloading. Okay, stop. Okay, good. Chill. Okay, it's at 100%. I might as well just like finish. Okay, well, it's done. It's done. So we may not get Death Stranding for a while, but even then, I still think it's going to be interesting to see how Sony is going to write those new contracts, right? I think they're going to have much harder time writing those contracts for like console exclusives, which again kind of makes you feel like, what's the point of buying a PS5 Pro for $700 when you can get a PC that does quite significantly a lot more, right? Or even for that price, okay? I really want you to just think about this, okay? You go to the Steam Deck right now, and you go to Steam's Steam Deck page. And mind you, the Steam Deck is a very capable machine that plays a lot. I was able to play Cyberpunk 2077 pretty damn well. Like, it surprisingly ran very, very well, despite the fact that, like, it's Cyberpunk. Like, sure, it takes a lot of effort to play it. Like, you will run out of battery within, like, 1 hour. But it's pretty damn good if you can just plug it in and just keep it going. It's pretty nice. For $700, you can get a portable PC, effectively, to play games with in the Steam Deck. And that's in Canadian, okay? If you want to get to the price point of a PS5 Pro in a Canadian sense, which is like, here, I can show you. But then if I show you, I have to show the iPad, and I'm kind of ashamed of the iPad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm ashamed of my chat. I'm kidding. I'm not ashamed of you. Kidding. They'll never know. You're looking at like what, $800, right? Still cheaper than the PS5 Pro. So I'm like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what's the value sell? Like, sure, you get to play games on like a large TV, but you can just hook this thing up to a TV and it works just the same, actually. So it's actually pretty cool. But like, one of the things that you can do is just hook it up to a TV. You can then hook up a Bluetooth controller to it, and you effectively have a console too. Like, it's surprisingly flexible with the configurations that you could have. So when I look at sort of the ways that they're doing the PS5 Pro, and I look at the market that they're trying to segment it for, I kind of wonder, like, have they lost their way in a sense? I'm hoping that they, will like wise up to it. But in general, it's going to be hard for them to recover now with like how consoles are. So we may never see like a Sony resurgence ever again. Because honestly, at this price, you can just get this, and this thing could probably play Death Stranding 2. Not very well, mind you, but good enough to where you get a full experience, and you can use this thing for like more. And you can even just buy a PC, like if you don't want this. Again, most of the price of this Steam Deck is probably baked into the form factor and the engineering, right? Like that's actually most of the price, I think. When you could just get like say a PC for that price, and you can do a lot more. Like But the problem with that argument, though, is that like 99% of people will never program, and so the dream that like programmers used to have of like everyone programming their own things, it's not going to work. But still, there's a possibility to some degree. So yeah, when I saw that announcement, I was like, Jesus Christ! But I couldn't talk about it because I was at work. Another announcement that I saw that I want to share with you all is a podcast by somebody who has gotten a lot of fame and a lot of criticisms. And I'll talk about this in a bit, but I want you all to watch this first. I want you all to just watch this podcast trailer for Talk Tua with Haley Welch, aka the person who made the Hawk Tua sound. You know what I mean? So, ow! You know what's? I always find those comments funny because it's why wouldn't you want to milk it? Like, somebody pays you $1 million to suck the dick, right? Wouldn't you want to suck the dick on a daily basis to get like constant millions? Like, what's the fault with that, right? If anything, from a business perspective, I think she's genius. And then from like a who she is personality wise, she's like the least egregious person that I've heard of so far. Getting like their 15 minutes of like fame and being able to spin it up, right? Because she's using her like money for like animal sanctuaries and like stuff. Like she's a very chill person. Like at least on the surface, we don't really know yet. I mean, obviously, it's important to remember that like anything that you watch online is fabricated to some degree. Even me, I'm fabricated. You don't even know me, chat. I could be a serial killer for all you know. You don't even you probably know that, but I could be anything. You don't know. Hey, hi gamers. Yeah, I could be a woman. I still can't believe that they included this inside the like thing, inside the like trailer, where she's like doing the like the like rubbing motion. Talk to her. It's called Talk to Her. So yeah, chat. This is real. So now she has a podcast. Talk to her. How the fuck do you not know who Pookie is? Subscribe to that thing. It's gonna spit on that thing. Anyways, I find it funny how people like sort of are like, oh, you know, it's 15 minutes of fame, we're like over. But it's like, dude, again, you would be a glizzy gladiator if somebody gave you the first $1 million, right? Like you'd be working at that thing every single day. You'd be spitting on that thing every single day. Exactly. Good for her. Like good for her. Like she's making the best out of her, you know, honestly kind of a like random situation. And again, she puts her money towards towards like good causes, like animal sanctuaries. At least she's not like spitting on like orphans. You know what I mean? Like of all the people to like get it, it's like at least some normal person got it, right? At least some like absolutely no normal person got it. However, again, we only see a slice of her, and I don't know when the power corruption will like kick in, right? Because everyone gets corrupted by the power at some point. But I really want to watch it. But again, this is sort of it ties into the whole React streaming thing, okay? Because you know my stance on React streaming. I hate React streaming, and I asked you all inside the like channel. In fact, there are 6 votes. That's really fast, actually. All 6 of you said, "Please do it." So okay, well let's ignore let's ignore the results of the poll for a second here, okay? I think React content is a bit of like a leash content unless you do it well. I think there's a very, very fine line between when you do it well and when you do it poorly. I think if you just sit there and you play it and you say, like after 30 minutes and you say, that's crazy, and you just like walk away, I think that's kind of like bottom of the barrel, like scraping the bottom of the barrel, right? But like stuff like this, where it's like I have a very niche understanding of the industry and like the ways that it works, and like a very, very niche but also like surprisingly relevant understanding of how like fame works. Not to say that I'm famous, but like I can't really say much. I'm just saying that like I know somebody who had to go through that, and she was telling me a lot about it, right? And I may be married to her, but it's interesting to sort of see like the various ways that like this like happens, right? And then, but it's like how do you do that in a way that feels good, that doesn't necessarily devalue the original context, and or doesn't just steal from it in entirely, right? Same with other videos. It's why the theater exists. Don't talk about the theater. I swear to God, don't talk about it. But it's why the theater exists. The theater exists for me to show you something that I have a lot of weird like context of, and I try to tell you about it. Except last time was a failure actually. When in the theater when we watched that thing, and I didn't explain very fully my like thoughts on it and like sort of the relevance to it. That was a fail on my part. Really, the theater is a way for me to practice React content and also show you some very interesting things that I find that I don't think most people will ever be able to see, that aren't really available freely online. You know what I mean? Well, we won't talk about it. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. But all I'm saying is I really want to watch it. I want to see what she does and what she talks about. Because I also find that like everyone's doing a podcast, and I feel like how many podcasts do we really need at some point? Which kind of ties into the whole idea of like, what's the point of my stream, right? Like, really, like realistically, what's the point of my stream? There's just too much like shit everywhere. So what's the point of it all? Anyways, you're gonna be subjected to even more shit today, because today we're gonna be doing something interesting. Okay, one, we're gonna talk about my contracting work, because now that I know that they don't know who I am, I can talk about it. Two, we're gonna play a small little like thing made by the Slay the Spire devs. It's called a connections game, where you figure out the connections between different things. And you have to find the connection in order to make the topic work. So it'll make sense. Three, we're gonna play a very weird game by Calorie Mates. I didn't know that they were a real company. So if you don't know Calorie Mates, they're the people behind the well, I mean, I was gonna say that they're the people behind the snack that you see in Metal Gear Solid, but like, no, they're the people behind like a brand of food that's like designed to give you quote unquote calories. It's like energy bars or like energy drinks or like Jello and like stuff like that. So it's like, you know, what's the point? The point of this is to entertain me personally. That's the point of my life. I'm here to entertain you. POV, I'm the jester reading the king's like official written decree of my job. It's like, oh, my life is I'm only here to entertain you. I see. Thank you for letting me know, sire. Hello, chat. Welcome. Please do like and enjoy your time and have your dinners and live your lives. I figure, like, again, if you're busy, it's fine. Also, please read the pinned message. I'm serious. Do not give me the money. I don't know why. Like, I can't turn off the banner on like Twitch. There's a banner that you're going to like see that like says like bits. If you send 1 bit, we'll send 1 bit too. It's like, I don't need bits. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I feel guilty about it. So don't even bother. After the Calorie Mate game, we're gonna be moving on to more Resident Evil 4 Remake Randomized, because I was mad at it. And then I found a couple of mods, and I was like, I'm not mad at it anymore, so I can't wait to show you the costumes that I found. They're all safe for work. Every single costume, well, except for one, is safe for work, okay? Because I can't get banned yet. I'm saving the not safe for work ones for when I get banned. But first, Slay the Spire connections as I talk about the work. So what is connections, okay? Connections is when you create groups of 4, and you have to find the connection between them within the least amount of moves possible, in order to fit some like topic. This is made by the Slay the Spire devs, because they're making a bunch of fun things for Slay the Spire 2. And I wanted to try this out because I was very curious to see how this works. And hopefully it's a good background as I try to talk about the work contract too. Because again, for the work contract, they don't know who I am. So I verified that they don't know who I am, which is great. Which means that I can talk about it. I think about this a lot whenever I think about work contracts and just work in the general, right? Because I'm an engineer. I'm not saying that I'm closer to like God or something, right? But what I am saying is that like in general, engineers get it pretty damn good compared to the majority of like people. It's why I don't want to take people's money, right? But I always found it funny whenever people say like, you're an engineer, suck it up. Like you get paid a lot and you do a lot, so like what's the point of even like complaining? Why even leave, right? And I hate the term golden handcuff, because that's also not really true the way that it is. Although for some people, maybe it is. Like maybe some people live beyond their means. But for me, I've never had the golden handcuff. I just really enjoy working with a team and not failing the people that I work with, right? But the connections that I have and failing them and like doing good by them. And in this case, I was working with somebody that I had worked with for, you know, the last decade of my life. Like basically, we've been working together for like and like him and I, like we do really, really well in terms of pairing, because he's more of like a macro sense, I'm more of a micro sense, and it really helps a lot. You love failing. I love failing too. I love failing a lot. I think failing is the best place to like learn. But here, when I saw what was happening, I was like, they failed way too much. Golden handcuffs, kinky. I've cultivated I've cultivated a microcosm of freaks. You're in a business meeting and then someone's like, "Oh man, I can't wait to leave this place." But the golden handcuffs are so good. Hey, Jimmy, and you're like, "Oh, golden handcuffs, daddy." It's like, it's like, what's going on? Uh, but yeah, I don't like those like mindsets. You got spanked. You actually got spanked. Oh man, that's actually funny. I can't believe the spanking thing worked. It automatically triggers on anytime someone says something like starts something with the word daddy. It's so funny. I need to make it so it triggers on like anything with the word daddy. But yeah, the reason why I don't like that mindset of like, suck it up and like deal with it because you're at the top is because if it's bad for you at the top, it's worse for the people at the bottom, okay? This place was bad. So now that I know that they're not listening, I've never seen a more dysfunctional company in my life. So first off, you all know that it wasn't being paid. I'm not the only one. In fact, I'm not even the second one. Every single contractor wasn't being paid, and I found out why. Before I joined, their COO left, okay? That's huge. When a C-level person leaves a startup, obviously, in a startup, right? If you're in a startup with like you and two other friends, you're all C-level, but it doesn't matter. Like, what are you the chief of? You know what I mean? Like, there is no tribe. There's no need for a chief because there's no tribe. Anyways, but when he left, he took away, like, he was the person handling all the finances and stuff. So it all fell to the CEO. Problem is, I realized very quickly that the CEO has no clue what's going on, because the CEO was very, very new to the industry and was sort of new to what was happening. They had a lot of money from their life and connections, like a shit ton of money. Like, they opened up, chat, I can't talk about what they made, but like the things that they got built for them, like custom builds, like in buildings. I was like, how the fuck do you have this? And then the other guy was like, oh, because he has a shit ton of money. And he was like, yeah, this place costed $500,000. Like, what the fuck? So like, yeah, there's a lot of different things that are going on here. But I realized how dysfunctional this place was because of that particular reason, was that it was also trickling down from the CEO's incompetence. And I was like very sort of worried about that. When you run a company, there's only two things that you really have to care about, right? One, the law. Two, payroll. That's it. Everything else doesn't really matter. Like, obviously you need to make money, but like the two that you kind of have to deal with when you first start out is getting your legal stuff in the place and getting all of your money and like payroll set up so you don't ever miss a payment. Neither of those things were technically fully done from what I was hearing and from what we were being subjected to. And I even got the top person who was working with him to slip every now and then. So he slipped every now and then, and he was telling me things, and then he was like, "Yeah, we're going through a lot of like investigations," and I was like, "What does that mean?" But it wasn't just for investment, right? Because there's investigations as part of investment, but there's also investigations as part of like, like, do you have your shit together? And it just didn't seem like they had the shit together, and so the timeline for things was moved to like next year, and I was like, "Okay, that's interesting," but then at the same time, in that same sentence, he was like, "We have to deal with burn rates," and I was like, "Okay, so what does that mean, right?" So I did a bit more digging across different areas of the company, and I realized that like the company only has maybe like under a year's worth of runway to like go. So after a year, it's like over, and there's no guarantee that it's going to succeed, which means my buddy will probably be out of a job soon. I decided to leave that place because there's no way that you're going to get severance in like any way, and I also decided to leave that place because of the lack of like actual processes that like worked there, and the lack of actual like care that was being put into things right at the very, very top level. What I saw was a negligence that sort of like rippled across the organization and had negative effects and impacts on people's lives. So again, just the payroll alone is like a huge red flag in my mind. My contract protected me, but if you're an employee there, your contract doesn't really protect you. Like, you're gonna have to go through a shit ton of trouble to make it work. Whereas me with a contract, I can put up a scary letter and they'll feel more obligated to pay me versus their internal employees, right? Now, it's very weird how people treat contractors, but contractors in general are pretty easy to take care of yourself for the most part. But what I saw was nuts because there was a C-level person who was on contract, We had a designer that was on contract, and then there was me on contract. All three people missed their payments. And the thing that struck me the most, the thing that made me go, I don't want to be here anymore, was within the first week. No, was within the second week when my payment was like late, and I was like, okay, this is weird. When the designer's payment was late, and she did the Mike Montero thing, which is like the thing you should do, which is the fuck you pay me thing, right? As in, like, if you don't pay me, you don't get anything, right? The C-level person who was on contract said, I can't believe she's doing this. How unprofessional of her. Does she think she's not going to get paid? Like, what's the problem? Like, of course she's going to get paid. And then I had a meeting with him right after because I was going to talk to him about like issues that I was seeing. And then I told him about the late payment, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I also didn't get paid either. Yeah, it's just a normal thing that like happens sometimes. Like sometimes you just don't get paid here." And I was like, "That's not cool, dude. Like that's actually not good." Then I talked to my coworker who brought me in, and then he was like, "Yeah, actually, so the co-op student that we brought in, right? Yeah, like they didn't really get paid either, and then we had to set up like a whole system for them." And I was like, "That's awful." And then I realized something. I was like, wait a minute, why are they so callous to somebody's like desire to get paid? Again, this person did work. Like you should get paid because if you don't get paid, you can't eat, right? Like it's a very sort of like stupid mindset to like think of. But then I realized something. It's because the dude's rich, like so rich beyond that you can't even realize. He found a little like again, he has like a shit ton of stuff in his place, right? Owns a beautiful house and has this really cool thing. And he was talking about how it was like worth $5,000, but he was like, it's not worth the effort to like sell it. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like your average person having something worth $5,000 would probably want to sell it, right? Even I would want to sell that, right? It wasn't even something that he like cared about. It was just in a box in the back of his like storage. And that's when it hit me that like the reason why is because they don't understand the struggles of like, you know, the people that work for them. And that's very bad to have it in a leader. I'm not saying that you being rich causes that in you, but that there's a lot of signs that sort of lead to that level of callousness that lead me to believe that that's probably the most likely reason because they're otherwise pretty good people. They're otherwise very chill and they're otherwise very understanding. But it's just the way that they understand these like problems and the way that they understand how the world works made me very like upset. And I was like, well, why did you do this? Because like for me, again, as an engineer, it doesn't matter. But for, you know, a contracted designer running their own company, you know, that's probably going to matter a lot. And if, you know, it might even determine if they get to eat that month or like not. And then for the CS team, for the customer service team, if any of them miss their payment, like they're probably not going to have a place to like live anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's such a major deal to me. And to see that level of callousness and that level of flexibility and or like negligence and like lackadaisical nature surrounding payroll, I immediately knew that this was a shit place. So that was actually one of the major reasons why I wanted to like leave. Yeah, exactly. Like if you don't pay rent, you might get evicted. Oh, sorry, I was on a rant for so long that I didn't see. What is this? Why did you post Gachi spank? Mint has been spanked. Ah, see, you made me say your name. Fuck. Sheesh. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, father. That's a good workaround. I'm gonna make it so it pays on the so that it plays on the father too. Good. Gachi spank. Hi, hello. Don't say hi to these people, Narf. Don't say hi to these people. These people don't deserve it. These freaks. You said it. He said it. He said the name. I didn't mean to. But yeah, like if you don't pay rent, you might get evicted. I mean, if you don't have money, you can't even eat. Like many people are going to like suffer from it. So I was like, this is bad. I tried to change it too. Like I actually tried to change it, but what I saw was a company that was stretched too thin, and the priorities were on making money instead of taking care of their employees. And I immediately knew that this was not going to be a good place. Then the crunch started, and I was like, "This is such a stupid crunch." So I had 2-hour sleeps every night because I was trying to help the team not fall apart. So my role in the team was to help the team not fall apart, make sure that people could actually go to sleep on a time. I didn't mind it because like that's sort of the role that I took on anyways, being like sort of like a team, like a pseudo team lead. But what I saw was like a very painful set of deadlines imposed from a business that had no clue what they were doing. And so the deadlines were meaningless, but they expected the world, and they held the employment over people's heads like a guillotine. It was so weird the way that they had this messaging around it. And I realized that there was a bunch of problems. So another thing that really struck out to me was the nepotism. So the one of the heads there was the brother of an investor. But when I looked at their qualifications and what they did, I realized that they didn't know what they were doing. And yet they're the head of the technology, like the entire tech tech department, right? And it's not to say you have to be able to program to know what you're talking about, right? Like the truth is management is always going to be or a different track from programming. Like management is more of your horizontal track than anything else, right? But even then, for a startup, I would have expected some level of technical understanding. But he didn't know anything. And so I looked into it deeper and I realized something too. And this was the other part of the reason that made me have zero confidence in their ability to like run things. And it explained a lot too. The CEO, as I mentioned, doesn't know anything. And this reflected in the way that they hired people. So I think they got the world pulled over their eyes, right? Because when you have an investor, and this is very important for when you start a company, but when you start a company and you have an investor, your investor only cares about their bottom line, right? They don't care about you. Because how can they care about you? I mean, it's sort of the trap that I see new startup people always run into. Anybody who starts their business falls into this. They believe that the people that they're interacting with within the system have their best intentions at heart, never realizing that, to them, you're just a single footnote in a very long day of like many, many notes, and sometimes even high notes that would take, an entire page versus just a single footnote. So it's very important to keep that in mind, because if you don't, you get what happens here, where we have a leader who doesn't have any of that, and who honestly is siphoning money to the point where it feels like a bit of it honestly felt like fraud. The things that they were doing, the things that they were making, the pace that they were going at, and the amount of money that they were charging, I was like, this is textbook fraud. Like this is textbook. You're getting the wool pulled over your eyes, but also that's what happens when you go with a contractor, because like. You got to recognize that, they're going to be doing some things in some ways that don't really make sense. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah, there's like no hope. And it wasn't even that, you see that and there's no hope, but the CEO is like not around to even like talk to even get them to understand this. I can't even I can't even contact him to pay my fucking like bill. You know what I mean? So there's no way I can talk to him to make the company better. And that's on top of the fact that like, all these other issues, it just wasn't worth it. So for me, I left. But I feel the most for the people who had to stay there. Because again, if it's bad for the people if it's bad for the people like engineers, which are sort of like this like almost like protected sort of hierarchy within the hierarchy of like most companies, it really fucking sucks for the people at the bottom. So it really does. It's like god awful. Thankfully, it means that we have more time for streams, but yeah, just be careful when you contract for things. And also, when you contract, do what I did, because my God, was it absolutely worth it. Write into your contract for late fees, write into your contract real good terms. If they give you a contract, you take that contract back and you rewrite it with your own contract. It is stellar. It's absolutely amazing. Because if you don't, you'll get screwed. If I didn't do that, I would have gotten screwed even worse, and it would have been bad. But as it is, it was a good payout, and if they disappear, it doesn't really matter to me. Well, except for the fact that that the people suffer. But just keep in mind, if your engineers are like, if the people that are quote unquote higher than you, quote unquote, are like, leaving in droves because of issues, you're not going to be immune to it either. Like, it's going to trickle down to you. I know trickle down economics doesn't work, but trickle down problems does. Because shit always rolls down, and your boss is always looking for the next person to like target. So you got to hope that there's somebody at the top waiting to like, cover that for you in some way. But also that doesn't really apply. But I'm just trying to say, like, if it's bad there, it's going to be worse for you. Like, you have to be really careful about this. And I'm seeing more and more of this as the market goes on, too. Like, I haven't really found a good company yet. Like, and this is maybe hundreds of applications. And I only took this one because it came from a buddy, a direct referral. But that's twice now I've been burned. So I'm never going to take a direct referral from them or anyone that I associate with in that group ever again. Because I don't think they know what's like a good company. So it's been bad. But you think you don't know any of the words on the screen. Don't worry, we'll get to the words. In your startup, the CEO/owner is young and the work is just so scattered with no real deadlines or anything. You don't mind it, but you don't think it will succeed this way. And then another chatter says, no deadlines, yippee. Yeah, I mean, from your perspective, it's like great because there are no deadlines. But from like the other perspective of like how's the business going to work, yeah, it probably won't. But even then, it's like deadlines. It's important to recognize too that like, I mean, the work being scattered is like one thing. So there's two things, right? No deadlines, I think, is always going to be fine, because when you're starting up, there's a time to market, but that time to market may not even be clear, because it's like what does that even like mean, right? Especially if you're doing something new or just different. The truth is, you have all the time to market that you want as long as you tell no one about what you're doing, right? And even then, it's like, does it really matter how long your game takes to make? Unless you like, if you still have money, then it probably doesn't, right? And as long as you have a vision and a direction, then it works. But it's the former part. The fact that the work is so scattered says to me that there's no real understanding and shared goal, right? Because it's like goal setting is the most important thing. Because you saw it, like you saw the goal setting. You saw what happened when I was making Snow Job, when I was scattered for days, right? And obviously, and then I had to go to work and stuff. But like when I was scattered, trying to think of like things I do, it was so hard to even get started because it's like, what do you even build for? Like, what do you even plan for, right? So that I think is the more important issue. But if you have a plan and you have no deadline, I think that's sort of like the holy grail, right? Because it means that you're not beholden to like anything. This is assuming that you have infinite money, which you don't. But let's just assume that this company has infinite money. I hope that your startup never runs out of money because that seems like the best place to work. Because it means that you technically have nothing to like do, but also it means that you must be bored out of your mind. And so I feel you. I feel you deep inside of my soul, or maybe up my asshole. I'm not really sure. And we're gonna have to figure out some way to keep you occupied, and that's why I'm here to keep you occupied. The trickle down trouble is so real. As soon as you have to work with people in actual production, you kind of have to be the vent for all the shit they are getting from their immediate superior, who get shit from the super higher ups and so on. Yeah. See, like that's the thing, because it's like everybody wants to vent to somebody, right? But the problem is like not the venting necessarily. It's the fact that the shit rolls down at all, right? Like a lot again, because deadlines don't mean anything. Deadlines are kind of like made up. A lot of deadlines are very, very made up. Very few deadlines are real. Food deadlines, very real. Within the food industry, I don't think there's a single deadline that's actually fake because food rots. So you can't really get around it. But every other deadline, it's like, does it really matter? No. Like, does it matter if the iPhone 16 comes out this year or like next year? No. Like, it's still the iPhone 16. It's still going to make, giganto bucks. Like, it doesn't matter. But when it does matter, or like who it matters to, are the people at the very top, right? The people who like call the shots, because those deadlines, they want to get to market ASAP because they want to show a level of pace that says, I know what I'm doing. I trained my team to do this, even though they've never talked to 99% of their team. The reality is your actual boss has never talked to you. And then on top of that, the faster it gets to market, the faster they can start selling. And so the more money that they can get immediately before they have to leave the company. Because even the C-levels want to leave ASAP. Nobody wants to work forever. But some of us only get the privilege of getting to retire, right? And so at the start, it starts off as actual shit. Just like shit flowing down. Everybody else like takes the poop of the last person. It's like, don't ayo me, okay? I feel you, chat. I feel you. And a very specific issue, you deal with our culture boundaries. You want the culture to seem more focused on saying whatever makes other people happy right in a moment, because otherwise they might get into serious trouble versus saying what helps to be on track long term. I've seen that too. I've seen that both in terms of culture and also in terms of experience. So the way that I saw it was that like people fresh out of school had that problem. And then sort of like people from specific types of like working cultures in specific countries even had that. Because like, again, we all know office life in Japan, right? Like you don't say no. The one time I had to work with Japanese contractors, they were really hesitant to say up front, this is an awful idea. They tried very hard to say, okay, this is like, doable, we can probably do it, or like we can maybe do it. And I remember I was like, look, let me know if this is a bad idea right now, please. And they were like, this is awful. And I was like, thank you. But it took so much coercion out of them, right? There's a lot of places that like have this sort of work culture too, where it's like it's very hard to get them to like say like, okay, this is bad, for various reasons, right? Both they need it, both they like just in general. It's sort of like the hierarchy. Like I've seen it a lot more in like Asian stuff, where it's like just Asian places. It's very hard to speak back to your boss. Though that's changing, thankfully, in more recent times. Thank you. Repping up my fellow Asians. But I've seen that too, and like it just really, really sucks because it sucks the life out of you when you're trying to do a work. Because then it's like, how do you get anything done when nobody's willing to speak up, and how does anything change for the better when nobody's willing to speak up? But then I think about that a lot, and I think about sort of like Are they necessarily the problem? Not really. It's more about sort of the working culture that they come from that doesn't emphasize psychological safety. Like, in my mind, there's only one way to run a company that has ever worked, but we just happen to have winners that got very lucky and have been able to sustain themselves just by pure market pressure and like pure market force, right? But the best kind of company that I want to make, for instance, right? Workers co-op, psychological safety, nothing else. Well, and then pay. Aside from those three, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. I only want those three things. Okay, I don't even care if the product gets made. Well, I mean, I kind of do, but like having like giving people the freedom and the comfort to speak out about things and like be themselves, that's important, right? Because then they're going to do better work if they feel like they're able to like, you know, speak out about things, and they're also going to make the entire thing better. Workers co-op, because like it's not the person at the top, it's everybody putting in the effort, and that's why it's good. And then pay, because like why do we pay people so like small? Obviously I'm not rich enough to make a company, but maybe one day if I can, then those are the three things. But I sort of think of it like that, where the cultures that they come from, it's a system that they're in that doesn't emphasize the psychological safety bit, and so they have to sort of like use these like sweet words to sort of like delude people into it, because if you say something, nothing changes anyway, so you might as well, you know, you might as well get your bread and then leave, right? Speaking of Asians, that's a crazy sentence. That's a crazy way to start a sentence. You were talking to some Japanese people in chat earlier. That's a crazy second sentence. That's a crazy second sentence to follow the first sentence. And one guy told us how he's a regular customer at a succubus shisha bar. Why would you even surprised that this exists? I need to look this up. Japan succubus shisha bar. I'm gonna do this on a separate window first. Oh my god. In Osaka, a sultry atmosphere with sexy succubi to oh my, is this site safe for me to watch? I don't know. No, this site isn't safe for me. A portal site for discovering and introducing maid cafes throughout Japan. Not just Osaka, there are a bunch. Oh my god. Succubus and Angel, Morgan. In the dark world of Dyla Dark, within a corner of the hotel. Whoa. I need to have a switch window on the side. There are people. The succubi here seem to be enhancing their vitality. The succubi here seem to be enhancing their vitality by absorbing the spirits of official travelers. Oh my god, chat, there's a website. Copy link on a separate window. Copy link on a separate window. There's a cyberpunk succubus shisha bar. What does that even mean? Oh my god! I don't think I can show this. I don't know if I can show this. Why am I saying oh my god? I've seen naked women before. I live with naked women. She's my wife. Wow. This is your first image? Like they know their customer base. They really know their customer base. Bro forgot. I forgot what the I forgot the beauty of a woman's naked body, yeah. Quote, and I live with naked women. Yes, happy birthday. Okay, chat. I'm gonna show you snippets of this. Snippets that I can show. And then we'll sort of go from there, okay? Succubus Tales? Succubus Abyss. Oh my god, chat. There's like different it's like different types. Oh, I found the cyber succubi. I found the cyber succubi. Okay, good. So this is the cyber succubi. It's actually a whole brand. So there's an entire brand of these like cafes. It's not just one. There's also birthdays. So if you want to go, actually, it might be your Oshi's birthday soon. She's fully clothed. There's no nudity. It might be your Oshi's birthday today. Can I translate this? Let me open this up inside Chrome. Also, no shit. Look at the URL, chat. Oh my god, chat. Look at the URL. There's an emoji. They did it. See, people always mean people because like the specification for a URL allows a lot. Nobody ever uses it, but for a birthday post, they actually did it. There's a donut and like a sparkler. That's amazing. Is that a donut or a cake? I can't tell. I'm too busy. I'm being entranced by the succubi. Okay, let me translate this. Detect language. Okay, I'm gonna show you the Chrome window instead. Give me a second. Let's read this, okay? Succubus Shisha Abyss Kabukicho store. Thank you very much for visiting us. Chun-chan, the opening member. Finally, it's my birthday. Do you... How long? This is a very painful pose to do. Have you ever been on your knees, chat? I have. When I was laying down tiles and I was laying down pipe, listen, when you're laying down pipe on the cold hard floor, it really hurts your knees, okay? But like this in this costume where there's no pants to help cover, like to minimize the impact between knee and floor, I feel bad for her. The foundation is solid. Don't get drunk even if you drink alcohol. Chun-chan reminds me of this. Even so, Chun-chan still does her best. She is funny and cute in every way. Let's all celebrate together on that day. 10,000 yen. How much is that? What? 10,000 yen to CAD. Oh! What? It's one photo of it's one Polaroid of her for $100 Canadian. It's probably like two. That's probably like €3. Like, why am I even like? It's like the Europeans are like, only 100 Canadian. Two raunchy photos, and an unboxing video for $200. It's okay if you do it on something soft like a bed. You just tried it. Thank you for trying it, Chad. Moe Ice a photo with data frame. Special benefits will be discussed. Oh my god. For 2,000, yeah, special benefits will be discussed with Chun. For $2,500. Okay, I know what a shot tower is because if you've ever seen like a host club video, the shot tower is just a giant tower of like alcohol. But the angel, 2,500. Man, I need to I need to start working in a host club. Okay, chat. Think about this. I have a new host club concept. The host club concept is that it's a host club, but only married people. Because I'm married, right? And like you're just there to hang out. But also like, you know what I mean? Like it adds the mystique. Maybe that could work. It adds that forbidden mystique. Oh, that could absolutely work. Anyways, let me see if I can find some more safe for work links here. We have an Instagram? You have an Instagram. An Instagram. Really? Host club management game for next game jam. It ends up being just like a hentai game or like something. Yeah, we could. We are probably good. Don't you already? What is this channel then? So true, chat. It's so true. You've seen right through me. Okay, let's see their Instagram. Cyber. Okay, every single one has a different Instagram. Okay, that was very close. Okay, maybe I shouldn't show this on stream. Maybe if I click on links, I shouldn't show it. Right? Like maybe I should be careful here. Let's just examine this. I will say I love their costumes. I think their costumes are sick. Well, I mean, I guess the quality of the costume isn't like very good. Like you can kind of tell the quality is like lower. It's like lower quality here and there, right? But I like the style of it. It's specifically that you know what it is. I'm tainted by Castlevania. That I think the style looks cool, but I think it looks cool. Like if I saw someone walking around in this, I would be like, "Yo, sick, the real life vampire." And then look at the tattoo. That's a sick fucking tattoo. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of cool. Anyways, let me stop showing this so I don't get banned. Unironically, the hostess club game in Yakuza is so engaging. You're surprised you've only seen one attempt of making a standalone of the concept. Now I need to play Yakuza because everything that I've heard about it has been like people always say that it's like fascinating or like interesting or like cool. Like there's something weird about it. Is this one safe for work? Wow, chat. There's like different variations. So okay, there's a lot of variations. This one shows them smoking it up, right? This one shows a little Snoop's like a Snoop Dogg. But there's a lot of variations of this concept where they just hang out. I will say I don't think leather looks cool. I think for me leather has always looked funnier to me than like cool. I think the gothic suit looked way cooler than like this look. But I will say I think head ornaments are always cool looking. Like if you can get like horns or something, that looks sick. I'm just really into like cosplay. You're talking about Yakuza there. You don't know if they have it in the others. Okay, I'll be sure to keep that on. When you click on home, it plays a video, but it might be pushing it for the stream. What? I don't know if I can show this. No, but I really want to show this because her face looks so awkward. Oh, I really don't want to show this. I can't show this, chat. I can't show this. No, the way she licks it. Oh my god, I can't show this. Okay, so let me give you a play by play. Okay, in fact, let me take a screenshot of the one scene that I think is funny. Her face looks like she doesn't want to be there. I don't want to be here. Okay, here. So the girl on the left is like, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't really know why I'm here. And I don't really blame her because it's like, there's a lot going on. But like, damn, I don't want to be here. Didn't we want to play? Didn't we want to play the word game? Yeah, but you know what it is? Schedules are just there to help guide you in case you have no clue what to do. But the key to a live stream is to go down whatever rabbit hole people give you. Because otherwise, what's the point of live stream? Shit, I don't know what I saved it as. What was the file name again? Sorry. I don't want to be here. .png. Where did I save this? Save as? I don't want to be here. I mean, she probably makes more money in an evening than you in a week. Yeah, but again, it goes back to that discussion, right? Golden handcuffs. Look, everybody else looks okay. Because there's three emotions. So the thing that stuck out to me was that the video was like they were trying really hard to like act it out, but it's funny the way that they acted it out because like everyone has a different emotion. She's in character, right? She's absolutely in a character. She is killing it, right? Like Slay Queen. She's like, oh shit, is it my turn? She's like, oh, I didn't know that this was my part in the video. Okay, and then she's like, I just want to get out of here. Like you have three different emotions in this one shot, and I love it. It's so good. The amount of emotions going on here. What did you expect? This is Stick Stream. Excursion is our name. What is that top that she's wearing? Well, I mean, it's a very, very interesting top. It's a very risky top. I want like there are some tops that I'm like, it's so risky because it's like any movement, it's gonna slip. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna slip. You'd like to see her stretch. You're a pervert, Narf. You're a pervert. Okay, so let me give you the rest of the. Okay, let me play by play the rest of the video. So, by the way, it starts off with you seeing a shot of her ass in very tight shorts. So, basically, I know that. So that person that you talk to on VR chat probably loves this cafe for this reason. Are you? Haha. You're sure there's nothing to see? Come on. It looks monster like. It does look kind of monster like. Yeah, which I do kind of like. It's a cool style. So okay, so they show off with a shot of their ass. Then they show off with another shot of someone's ass. Then they show off with someone smoking shisha because it's a shisha bar. Don't forget shisha bar. And then she licks a bottle like it's a penis. Okay, that's cool. Then somebody sticks money inside of her boob. Okay, and then wow. Then they have a drink, a very salty drink where it's like you and like your Ochi are having a drink at the counter. And everyone's smoking shisha. This one looked like this one person looked like I don't know how to smoke shisha. There's a lot of smoking going on. And then wow. Okay, there's a lot of gratuitous shots of like titty and licking bottle and stuff and showing off the various cast members. There's a lot of cast members. I need water. I need some water. Okay, now they're standing very sultry like at the bar. Then they say, and then okay, cool. That's okay. Well, is there like a cast member page? Concept. Introduction to Shisha. Card rank. What's this one? Okay, that's a cyberpunk one. What's this one? Tails. What's the Tails? Yeah, okay, so the Tails one is like really raunchy. Like I can't show this one. I don't even know if she's wearing pants. She could be naked for all I know. Okay, well, what can I show you? Okay, what does Google Translate say about this? We need to see this. Google Translate, activate. We need to know what this says. Will there be another special package deal? The special, they're brave. The special package deal makes me think like, okay, I don't want to do this because I'm afraid for my own safety, right? Like I would be terrified on some level. Like chat, think about this. Would you give a special package to your top subber? That's like, oh, speak to me and then we'll have a good time. Like hell no. In a corner of the City Peninsula Hotel, there's a shisha bar decorated with neon flashy lights called Succubus and Angel. In this bar, lascivious succubi and seductive angels lure travelers into the bar. Travelers who are drawn will have their energy and fortunes drained until they're exhausted. I love how they use the word drained because it's like, oh yeah, like somebody's getting drained. But when they come out of the shop, they look very happy. Why not forget about time and everything and spend a fascinating time with succubi and angels? Follow your desires and indulge in pleasure. A succubus is a demon servant that appears in the dream of sleepers, seduces them with her voluptuous body, lures them into intercourse, and slowly drains their semen. Oh god, I had to drink some water because I was. Holy shit, that was funny. Oh fuck. Okay, well they're not hiding anything. Then they know what they're up to. Okay, what Narf? This is okay. This is the one place where you're allowed to be a pervert. This is I guess you could ask them to like shake or something. Huh? You're here. Yeah, you are here. This is your place. Did I say Narf? Yes. This is the only place where you're allowed to be a pervert because they really sell you on the concept. In order to capture the heart of a person, they say the most attractive point for the person. It's for the demon who seduces men. Slowly drains their semen. Oh man, that's funny. That's the funniest Queen's Court story. What the fuck is this? Are there any pretty boys? I want to see a host club. Yeah. See, because it's interesting, right? Because like host clubs, I don't know if they do the same thing. Because like, what's the equivalent for like? Okay, you know what it is? I don't know. What is the equivalent for this look, but for a dude to women? To the woman in my chat, what is the equivalent of this look, but for a woman, but for a dude? Like, does the dude have to wear like really short shorts? Okay, you didn't try to lick nudge. You answered to the sucking seeming thing. The semen sucking thing. Male equivalent of a succubus is an incubus. Yeah, but like in terms of the look, right? Because how do you capture this look as a dude? To be very honest, you don't think she's hot at all? Don't kill me. It's okay. You're not the only one. But I'm just saying, like in general, how does a dude look sexy? But like also pretty boy? Because I know exactly the pretty boy that you're talking about here. Japanese host club. Is there a website for like a host club? Wait, okay. What's the most famous host club? Famous host club in Japan. Is your wife watching? Is that why I say so? It's okay. We get it. No. I'm allowed to have my own opinions. She's a chat. You don't understand. My wife, she gets so many people after her. She gets so many women after her and like men. She is chat. She's at the top. High class hostess club, Roppongi Chick, a club where adults really enjoy. Okay, well I want dudes. I want men. Where are the men? I want dude. Where are the men? Where are the men club? That's what I'm talking about. I want dude. Maybe there's like a vampire. Okay, we're vampire host bar. Japan. They have to have long hair for you. Okay, so it has to be like a vampire thing now. Because I think only vampires could like pull it off. Now you want after her. You understand? My mod is still keeps on hitting on her on a daily basis. Every time she like shows up. Okay, let's learn about Shisha. Okay, because I cannot find the host bar. I actually cannot find the host bar, and I don't know why they don't exist. There's no websites for host bars. There's no websites for host bars. There's only websites for hostesses. Who is she? You want to know? No one's allowed to know. Well, she shows up from like time to time. She's watching now, actually. Her and my dog. Missy's also watching. She's seeing her father act a fool. What is shisha? Well, okay, cool. Uh huh. We use a shisha stand called Shisha Bucks. Uh huh. CBD. Wait, chat. They sell shit like like weed. Is this Zorn? No, not necessarily. You have to search this in Japanese. Thank you for having a straight up like copy pastable translation. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. At least let me know what's her name on Twitch. Only if she wants to. Only if she wants to. I go by what she wants to. I don't go by. I care a lot about her feelings, and if she doesn't want to, then she doesn't want to. But I'll ask her. We found them, dudes. We found dudes. That's what I'm talking about right here. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yo, we found dudes. Let's go. Okay, chat. That's that chatter is pretending to be my wife. They're not my wife. They're pretending to be my wife. Nagi is not the. We played with Nagi. We know who Nagi is. Why is this place called Smappa? At Smappa Group, we pursue high quality service, which is the original appeal of a host club, and deliver a particular fun. I love how fun is in quotes, like fun experience. Service and price about. Hey there, Smapper Hans Axel von Fersen. What? Apitz Opust. What are these names? Chat, what are these names? Apist Apitz Opust. And then Hans Axel von Fersen. Is that how they all look? Nope, they're not gonna have my. Okay, but look. There's a long-haired person. There's one long-haired person. This is a pretty boy. I thought you wanted like a pretty boy. Well, but the little boy band babies, they wear more makeup than me. That's one thing that I noticed actually. Makeup on like men is much more accepted over there. Like in general, in like Asia, like makeup on like dudes is like way more. What about this guy? This guy looks cool. I think. Look, he has a leather jacket. Chat. He has a leather. What do you mean? He's a real man. He has a leather jacket. This guy is so real. So it's either a random string or fake German nobility. Yeah, the stream is a fun experience. In quotes. The stand user could be anyone. Wait, go back. Where? He said his name was Jotaro. Wait, where? No, it didn't. Where? Here? There's no way there was a dude with the name Jotaro. Oh my god, it was Jotaro Kujo. His name is Jotaro. Yo, and he's an executive player. I love how they call him an executive player. Like he's not here for you. He's here for anybody. Like he's here for everybody. Grug, real man. Grug, hairy dad bod. Grug. Yeah, let me add that emote. You need a real man. He wears a leather jacket, but he couldn't carry the leather jacket. You know what you want? You want like what's his name again? You want a Chris Hemsworth, like Thor level, right? I know you. Grug. Let me add the Grug. Hans Axel von Fersen. Like, what does that even mean? Like Hans? Yeah, what does it even mean? Like Hans Axel von Fersen. It's so funny to like think about. He's a stand user for sure. Okay, let's check out the Hans Axel von Fersen. Okay, well, Heart. This guy honestly looks like he's lost. He's a superior player. I'm the superior player. I love their titles, chat. We have legend player. You have executive players, like legend players, superior players, and then you have like the chief and the manager. It's so funny. I actually love these titles. If you're interested, please come and visit us. It's officially confirmed that Narf doesn't like Japanese dudes. Hey, you know what? There's gonna be somebody out there. There's somebody in Japan with the look that you're going for. The superior player looks like his beard started growing last week. Yeah, he also looks like he like doesn't like. He looks like he's like lost. Like he looks like your average office worker who like happened to like he was trying to go to the office and then he accidentally tripped into the host club, and then they like and then Some like some like woman came like walked on by and was like, I want you, I need you. Look at Aine. He's definitely wearing more makeup than the flights were. Yo, he is. You can tell it's like a whole layer of like a foundation. But he's a record player. Chat. He sorry. He is a legend player. Newcomer sales number one. He made the most sales as a number one. Is there a host club in Sweden? You think you might like it there, brother? I'm looking like Yoshikage. Absolutely amazing. I actually love this so much. Post. This guy didn't even bother filling out his like profile. Who is this guy? He's not even in this list. He didn't even bother filling out his like profile. He's fired. He's gone. He's out of here. New Kairi Mitsuo Edge. This guy's this he edges. Now that is an edgy name. That's a very edgy name. Edge. Skibbly. Riz. Edge. Skibbly. Ridge. Ez. Saki Sasuke. Shun. Yo, president. Chat, look at the president. This guy runs the company. This guy runs the entire show. Let's move forward. And yeah, I like how the sentence stopped there. The president has drip. Yeah. But he has to have drip because if you think about it, right? Host clubs, again, because every single person there makes like at least $1 million per year. At least. He just found a hair in his wine. POV, POV. You're about to take a drink, but then you found a hair in your wine. That's funny. He's got a helmet on. Damn. Okay, it makes sense now why they have the style. Because the president. Chat. There's a Tomorrow's Kira. Wait, this is only one cast. Chat. There's a whole bunch of casts. Do I know Roland? I do know Roland. Are you a Roland fan? Is that your type of like dude? What's his name again? Roland, yeah, host, right? What's his full name? Isn't he like a TV person now too? Like he's like a full on like he has like shows now, right? Off Borderlands Kevin Hart. Yeah, kind of, yeah. But not as like funny, I don't think. He still looks too sissy for you. Oh fuck, he still looks too sissy for you. That's crazy. Oh man. Yeah, it's definitely a different style. Like cause like the style from like the Western look versus the Eastern look is like very, very different. There's a guy named Brave Saint where holy shit guys, we found a luchador. We found a luchador. Holy fuck, wait the fuck. Okay, where's Brave Saint? Where's Brave Saints? Yo, these are sick names. We have Brave Saint versus Rio. What the fuck? Why they all look like JoJo characters? Because they are. Look at this. Holy moly, this is good stuff. Chat. Okay, listen, you have to buy him. Okay, chat. No matter who you want, no matter what type of dude like style that you like, everybody loves this dude. Everybody. You know this guy is a high roller. You absolutely know. If you book this dude, you get suplex. Everybody leaves in a wheelchair. If you come into my domain, you're a big deal. Oh man, that's funny. Tomorrow's Cura. Where else? Okay, we need to find some more funny people. There's like way more at the top. This guy looks sick. I will say I like his look. There's something weird about this. It's a suit. His suits and turtlenecks go hand in hand. Suits and turtlenecks go hand in hand, and I think it's an underrated combo for like places. Does he have a Twix in his pocket? That's for later. It's a hard job. Sometimes you need a snack on the go, right? Sometimes you need a snack while you're on the floor. Do you have sex with these guys, or do you just like play on Gachmons? You do candies you pay shit tons, yeah. Like it's not accepted, like or like it's like not advertised, but like every host that has been on like an interview, they've like talked about how like yeah, like at the high level, you basically just have sex constantly, because you have to, right? Because like they're not paying you like $100,000 to have a drink. No, they're paying you $100,000 to replace some portion of their life, right? Like they want the dick. They're gonna get the dick. They paid $100,000 for it. You can't say no. You need to check the merch first. Oh yeah, true. Okay, sure. We have to go to the shop list. Yeah. And the gallery. So, this guy looks he's a representative. 12 million players. He's a 12 million player. What does that mean? Oh, 12 million people? Oh my god, chat, there's a video. Oh my god. The dick might not be good enough. Here, this video. Copy video URL. Okay, we need to switch this. I know it got really quiet, but I need to open it within Firefox because I don't have certain things elsewhere. Let's look at this guy. We have an actual look at one of these hosts. Is he taller than me? Probably, yeah. I'm not that tall. I just sound tall. I sound very deceptively tall. Whenever I talk to people, they're always surprised at how like short I am. But I'm like 5'6". My wife is actually 5'8", so she's my Amazonian queen. You don't sound tall. That's what I say. But other people keep on saying that I sound taller than I really am. I'm like, I don't know what that means. What a player. Your wife sounds amazing. Is she a model? In a very, very old life, yeah. In a very past life, yeah. But like we like both left that scene a long time ago. This is the worst video I've ever seen. There wasn't even like a single like I don't know like a cool thing. Let's just check. Let's check the rest. Champion of 2023. This guy is the champion of 2023. I was a model too. No. I was adjacent to that whole scene. Like it's like I wasn't a model, but like I was working within that scene as like a support thing. You know what I mean for various things. Because my sister was actually like basically the reason why I can't explain too much is because my sister was like mildly famous. My wife was mildly famous, and like I was just kind of there, and I happened to be associated, so I got like jobs. I'm the stylist. No, I don't know anything about style, but I was the technology guy. So like through association with my sister, it's like, and I'm getting things ready. I just learned a bunch of stuff from that too. No one's showing the cock. There's no dicks out anywhere. Wait, there's a. This is the word. Epilepsy warning. Sorry, you're probably on the floor now. Sorry. SNG is a fierce sales competition for young hoes. Where'd you see that? Where'd you see that? Damn, that's a lot of people. It was in the champion video. Oh, I didn't even bother reading it. This is what is this, huh? What is this? YouTube 2006 videos? YouTube 2006 editing? How does someone even sound tall? See, that's what I kept on wondering too. But apparently there is like there's a thing. It's specifically with your chest. Like listen to the God of War voice actor. Ignore the pitch of his voice. Then listen to another tall actor. Listen to the room. It sounds like there's a lot of room in their chest. Because there is a lot of room in their chest because they're literally like 6 feet tall. You know what I mean? Like physically because you have more room in your chest and because it like opens up more. Like especially if you like if you manipulate it, you can get like it feels like a more like fuller sound if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. I'm right and you're wrong. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the main page here because those videos were god awful. Those videos don't make me want to go to the club. Dick, you're in the wrong page. Anyways, those videos didn't really. Those videos don't make me go like, ooh wow, oh yeah. Okay, well we have okay. Is anyone else cool? Because honestly, the only person that I would absolutely pay money for is the luchador. Must be so popular across every demographic. You just don't understand art. Who am I to speak about art, eh? Okay, this guy's hairstyle is. I can't tell if it's cool or not cool. It looks cool, but also this hairstyle is very annoying to maintain. I used to have this to some degree, where shave sides plus the like top only. I used to have a mohawk actually. I used to have like a full-on mohawk. That shit is so hard to like deal with, especially at nighttime. When you're trying to sleep, chat, and you have a fucking mohawk and it's really long, it's really hard to sleep because it keeps getting in your face. It was the most annoying thing. I had to like wrap it. 171, yeah, penis size. centimeters. Oh no! Wait, what's 171 to thing? 171 cm to inches. That's a lot of inches. Why did I say inches to feet? 5'6". Yo, my king! That's my boy. No, don't even talk smack about him. That's my boy. That's my guy. That's my dude. This guy's name is Key. Yuzuki Haru. Sima. I thought this said chef for a second, and I was like, yo, he must cook the best food to be listed here. I was like, out of everybody, he's the only one called the chef. I was like, this guy must cook the craziest meals for him to be listed as his own dude. Overwhelmed store operations manager. I feel like this is not the guy who should be running the store. Oh, here we go. Now we get into the real sexy stuff here. Here we go. Now we get into the very deep cut V's. I used to wear these a lot, and then I stopped doing them because I was like, I felt like odd about it. But I have a bunch of shirts that like feel way more comfortable in like summer to like wear it down like that. Welcome to the wig section. No, okay. I wonder because like I don't think they ever use wigs, right? Because like all of this, because like, even in the video we saw like personal stylists, and even in like videos that I've seen, it's like all stylists. There are tons of stylists. Okay, now we go on to the merch. Shop list. You guys want to check out Hans Axel von Farsen? Hinzi is your man. Looks just like some office dude. Where who? Hinzi. I'm telling you guys. Look, this is the start of an anime plot, okay? I used to be a salary man, and then and then I fell into a portal, and I ended up in a host club, and now I can't leave. It's like, oh no, he's in the host club now. He can't leave. He actually does look out of place. It actually does look hilarious. My God, he's just completely lost. Also, chat. I saw the question before about the word game. We'll get to it soon. The word game, we'll get to it soon. Will I wear wigs? When will I wear wigs? I like how you immediately skipped my answer to the first question, and you were just like, when you going to? Maybe someday. I have some ideas, but I need to make a mask first, slowly. The straight man in a Yakuza game. Yeah, exactly. Like he's like the side character. He's like, oh golly gosh. Seven Herbs Co. is a great name too. It does look good. Do I not know the reference? No. What's the reference? I just thought you meant like straight man in like comedy. Now enlighten me. Okay, chat. Let's check out every single shop. We have many shops. I think we go to every single shop. What is the merch? What is the merch? Interior image, service and price. First time price $30 to walk in. What? Oh, and then men pay more, $50. Where is what? And you can only enter if you're accompanied by a woman. Oh, I see. So this makes sense. If you're a man, you have to walk in with a woman. You must be willing to be cucked. That's actually a part of the experience. Is you have to pay more and you get cucked at the same time. That's genius. That's genius. Oh my God, that's genius. Oh my God, this might be the best business I've ever seen in my entire life. You have to get cucked. Like if you're a man and you want to come in, you have to get cucked. Oh my God, there are tours. Okay, let's see. All you can drink menu available here. Oh. 2-hour system. Damn. There's events. There's a whole like guide how to get here too. Okay, well that's a terrible shop list. I'm gonna be honest with you. They didn't really tell me about the merch. Like, well, what's the merch? There's a tour video. Chat, there's a tour video. Cut the music. Well, like, come with you. I have a wife. I don't want to go. Oh, you mean Megane? Sorry, I didn't see the last one. You want them to be cucked? You want Megane to be cucked?
初めてのホストは
Stick on at a host club? I want you to know our demographic is like now like 20% women. We used to like we went from like 50% women, like a pretty good split, into like 20%. So like I don't even think it'll work. We have to go to a hostess club now It's not the same. We need more women in this chat to really diversify things because like the male mindset only sees like stick conventions at like host clubs. But the women in my chat understand me and they would understand the beauty that would be a glizzy gladiator stand at TwitchCon. I genuinely think a hot dog stand at TwitchCon would be absolutely money. It'd be so funny. You're a woman. Yeah, you're a part of the 20%. You're a part of the 20%. Nobody understands me. So true, King or Queen.
お待ちしておりましたスマッパグループツアー担当の
God is just gonna be getting cucked collectively. Actually, we just get cucked collectively. Everybody. Well, you guys get cucked collectively. Actually, my wife would want to try it too. I think.
歌舞伎町に初め
But
て
even my wife, like, she was like, I don't know if like, cause my wife, like, when she saw this, she was like, these are not my kinds of like dudes. Cause she wasn't even trying to be cute. Like she was just like, I'm her type of dude. Cause like these dudes, cause again, it's like the Eastern look versus the Western look. It's a very like different kind of look, right? It's a quote unquote more feminine, but it's also like the idea of masculinity is like a whole different thing.
お越しになる方がご不安にならない
It
よう
would be on brand.
東口
You're so true though, King of Queen. It would be on brand. Holy shit. Prove it. No, wait. What do you mean? She proved it. We know
お
Narf
客
is a
様と
woman.
待ち合わせをして
It's very
僕が店舗ま
clear.
で責任を持ってアテンドしております
Omega lol. Insert laugh track.
ツアー
Insert
には
laugh
追加
track.
料金のかからない2つの
Insert
計画プラン
laugh
があっ
track.
て体験し体験もう一
What
つ
a
は
cool
90分
tour.
で
This is the worst video I've ever seen in
ご
my
案
life.
内し
Doesn't tell me jack shit. This is entertaining. Like there's no zoomer like us. Like where's all the sound? Where's all the cool sound effects? He looks like he doesn't want to be there. You will go if I'm there. I have a wife. I'm not the Okay, that was a very mid tour. Like no, we didn't see anybody get like cocked. This is boring. Is it bad that your first thought was it's just like in Yakuza Like a Dragon? Okay, can you confirm for us then? Does Yakuza Like a Dragon have a host club minigame or a hostess club minigame? Also, it's not bad because that game is I've heard that game is basically just a caricature of like this anyway, so it makes sense. Special wine tour for $5,000. Yes, it does. Okay, so we have to play Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Like a Dragon. How many Yakuza games have a host club minigame? Those are the only ones that I want to play. The shortest distance to your success. Chat, do you guys want to? Do you guys want to apply? Oh my god, chat, do you guys want to apply? Wait, chat, we can apply. Beginner. There's a beginner. What? Concierge. Okay, let's just try to apply for this. Holy shit, we can actually apply to this. Yo. Everyone has some talent. We believe that it is our role as a company to discover, utilize, and develop that talent. So each individual can maximize their abilities. This mapper group will develop your talent as a host and not like ways. Amakasa Jin, who has experienced all positions and retired after 18 years. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Let's just Yaiba me. Special recruit site. What does Yaiba mean? I'm gonna open this link in a different window. I feel like this is like Zorn. It's okay, your wife can come hang out with us too. Do you think they'd accept a white bitch guy? I think you would make gangbusters. Because I think it'd be so like different, right? Like the manager. He does look cool. Man. Are we all cursed to have that like facial hair actually? I think we're all cursed too. Because I have that facial hair too. Is there no way to grow like I don't know? Actually, my side beard hairs are growing in slowly, very very slowly. One day I'll get there. Keep in mind with disease, you also need to buy a drink for the staff. You're right, I forgot about that. Because you're only paying for yourself. If you succeed, you smapper. What? With unnecessary worries, I made the right choice by choosing this place. You like guys with facial hair. I mean, guys are married. All stores allow trial visits. Wait! Chad, you can do a trial! Holy fuck! Okay, Chad, okay. New stream idea. We go to Japan, hidden camera, we just go for a trial. And we just go, hey, I want to work here. Yes, and Nagi can get paid to drink there. Exactly, see? Nagi could walk in and be the only... Because again, it's the same with modeling, right? People, like, models are really built around the exoticness of the model. Like it's people don't really get a model because they look like good or something. It's because they primarily because they look interesting. Primarily because they look interesting. I've seen more interesting models than I have like good models at the high level. How to enter? You can use to apply. Not to say that good models don't exist or that good models aren't necessary. Okay. Also, what's this special site? What the fuck is this? Yo, chat. This is the High Rollers Club. Okay, wait. I'm gonna show you the High Rollers Club after. We found the High Roller Club. So this is the normal club, right? Also accepting Zoom interviews. Imagine someone buys like a $6,000 like webcam to like really show it. Welcome to the awake side. This is the Final Fantasy side or something. This is their special recruitment page. This is their like special section. These are the best people that they have. Is this an ad for Final Fantasy? That's what I thought too. It looks so similar. It actually looks the same as like same font, same background style, same character like portrait look. Knockoff Final Fantasy Club. Yeah, exactly. But this is where the high rollers are. These are the best hosts of all time. 62 million monthly players. Design of Awake. I am producer Yukiya. I will say, his drip looks so fucking sick. I think his drip looks sick. Aside from everything else, his drip looks sick. Is this the host club for Mendigo? No, this is all for women. This is what your average Japanese woman wants. Are those belts printed on? Yeah, sadly. He's not gonna do like a Lulu, right? Because like it's even Lulu. I don't know how she kept it on. There's a lot going on. Will they play Mahjong and Triple Triad? It's actually just a Final Fantasy 14 thing. It's just a golden saucer. Like you walk in and they're already sitting around like a Mahjong table and they lock eyes. Like the moment that you lock eyes with them, it's like it like plays the like battle music and it's like, oh no, I gotta play Mahjong. So you're playing Final Fantasy 14 again. How did you know? I'm here to play Mahjong. Host club tour for foreigners. Where's the foreigners part? Foreigner. I can't spell. I can't spell. I'm not gonna bother finding it. I can't spell. Sorry. Oh, the image. Oh, that's why. Choosing a host club is important. Money, ease of working, ability to attract customers. Adios, Butler's Club. Holy shit, this place looks poppin'. The reason we decided to expand was an adult social gathering where they put the customer first. This is an ad for the new Persona game. It's for the new. It's for the mini game spinoff. It's up to the skills of the teammates to make the most of them or not. What? Gen 5? What? For example, if you have a pentagonal skill graph, why are they using video game terms? It's like it actually is like everybody thinks about video games. It's the only way to bring in. It's the only way to bring in the male viewership. Is to like convince them of the fact that it's like a video game. You're on screen here. Now you're all on screen here. Now you all gotta be on the screen. You need to get the average of all threes. Turn 5 into 10. Hi VOD watchers. Hi everyone. Peekaboo. Growing as a person. You and I. I've been the host for almost 20 years, but when I was 30, I moved. What? Where? Think about this. They've been a host for 20 years, but when they were 30, they moved to Smappa Group. He started when he was 10 years old. What woman was paying for a 10-year-old to like talk to her? What? I would like to talk to you once. What an ominous phrase. I would like to talk to you. Only once, though. Only once. Stop saying smapper, you pervert. I would like to talk to you only once. No more, no less. Only once. Amazing. That's how you recruit people, right? Is you say, I'm only going to give you one shot, one opportunity. That's it. Don't talk to me ever again. That's some good shit. Holy moly. VOD watchers. Hi, VOD watchers. Finally, we're famous. Although, seriously, generally people do like those pentagon graphs to visualize anything. To be fair, they are surprisingly good, but like, it feels like a lot. Okay, I'm gonna message them on line. Stick. Do I know slash like movies? No, I've never left my. I never leave my my basement. What is this? Kidding. I do like movies, but I've been behind. I need to go. I need to go watch Beetlejuice 2. I need to go watch Romulus. Those two I need to watch. You have a DLE for movies. I'm not gonna make it. Like if you give me it, it's an instant loss. I have to watch the new Alien. Is it good? Everyone has told me that it's really good. That's why I really want to watch it because I kind of love Alien. But fuck, I'll find time. I'll find time. It's the Knight's basement. Why don't you come over and find out? Kidding, kidding. I know this Shatter IRL. I know this Shatter IRL. I know this Shatter IRL. The COVID era is a crap. Wait, COVID era. It might be COVID, so we won't meet because I love you. Love in the COVID era is crap. Love in the COVID era is crap. It's an Amazon link. It's books. Saitama TBS News. What? Media. Born. Global. What is a host club? Reserve course. A beginner course. Who's this guy? What is this? Wait, what's the point of a beginner course when it costs the same? Okay, a normal course is 3,000 yen. A beginner course is 2,000 yen. You're still paying like $10,000 per like drink. Like, what's the point? Oh, there's woman! There's woman! We have woman! Appealing points. I have some knowledge about kimonos. Did she write this to appeal to the Western foreigner, right? To appeal to your average, like, you know, weeaboo? I'm good at non-verbal communication. I'm confident in being able to respond. Diva, Indonesian mother tongue. DJ, ruins. She looks sick. She looks cool as fuck. If she's my DJ, she'd be cool as fuck. I think that's a cool look. I think she's like cool. You have knowledge of the underground club and scenes. You can also guide us to Showa era love hotels and coffee shops. Is this Asian Billie Eilish? Oh boy. It's so true though, King of Queens. It's so true. Oh man. They speak English. Ebina for you, Meganate. What? Ebina Kaede has lived for a total of 7 years in Taipei, Taiwan. Currently studying at an art university. Why are they? Why would Meganate love them? Why would explain to me why Ebina is like your thing? Everyone choose your host. Everybody choose. These aren't even hosts. Glasses. Oh, you're right. I forgot. It's in the name. It's in the name. It's in the name. It all makes sense. You do know a Japanese hostess. You sometimes play tabletop RPGs together. Can you? Okay. We need to do an interview with her at some point because I'm so curious about this. I'm also curious if she thinks that like any of us could make it. Okay, what if we chat? What if we do that? What if we like ask? What if we ask her? What if we ask a hostess to review like people's applications to see if they would make it? And I get like chatters to record videos of them pretending to be a host or a hostess. Chat, I think that'd be hilarious because you have to pretend when there's no one there. So you have to pretend to be a host or a hostess with a fake made up script. Oh fuck, that would be funny. Wait, let me write this down. Let me write this down. I need to write this down. Okay. Hostess application review. Real hostess reveals real host/hostess applications from chat. Scripted video with a set scenario that has to be recorded and done as if they want to be a real host/hostess. Must submit blood type because this is Japan. Must submit blood type because this is okay. Good. That has to be recorded. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Must submit blood type. So does you looking nothing like this guys mean that you won't make it because there's no demand, or does it mean that you can dominate a niche? You're guaranteed to dominate a niche. Like you're gonna go in and you're gonna be the only person there who looks like you, right? Make the planning his trip to Japan to find his waifu. Well, we're still the host club, but we'll eventually go back. I mean, maybe you swing both ways, but we'll check out both the sides. Because I think we're done with the host club. There's not really much to it. It's not as cool as I thought. Except there's another one. There's another host club. There's two. This one doesn't look as cool. This one looks like This one looks like your average. There's something about Japanese sites where I feel like they have so much information density. Like Japanese sites compared to Western sites, feel like there's a ton of like information density. It's really hard to like look at things. She's retired now. Apparently, you have to be available at all times to be called by your customers. See, that's what I saw in the video too, where it's like it becomes like a whole actual relationship that you have to manage, which is like painful. Sometimes they just call you out to work to complain a bit about the job or something. Yeah, like that's just too much. I don't know. Like that doesn't seem fun to me. That doesn't seem like I would want to like be there. Like it seems more like I'm like annoyed almost. Anyways, let's see the host. We're the men. Enjoy handsome gravure. Chat, I learned about gravure recently, and I was like, oh dear God. 2006, guys. You want to see 2006 gravure? Yo, chat. Back in 2006, yo, these guys were serious. Chat, these people were serious back then. What the fuck? Chat, this is like a time capsule. 2006? This guy looked like he would stab someone. 100%. This guy looks like a gangster. Yeah, the tan chain smoker look. That's exactly it. You can be a hostess. You can talk to us. Yeah, but you have to pass through. You have to pass through the video. You only get to be a hostess if the hostess friend of that chatter, Imam Lee, says that you're allowed to be one. Gangster. This guy is gangster. Yo! This guy stabbed someone. This guy 100% used to stab people for fun. Not for business, but for pleasure. For fun. This ain't business, kid. This is pleasure. Ugh. Fucking sick. I kind of miss this hairstyle. I can do this hairstyle now, actually. I can look like this now. I actually could look like a whatchamacallit? I could look like a wuxia like action star now. Fucking sick. Genji Ray, deep Kakaru. What does Kakaru mean? Is a Kakaru like a funny word? Asian Shroud stuff? Yeah, exactly. Like it's because this is what Asian Shroud stuff used to kind of look like. At least in Japan. Let's see 2007. Planning, they do have vending machines for everything. I don't know if you want a vending machine wipe though. Okay, see, and then they started changing, right? 2008. When did they get like the like new look? 2013 was when they were already in this like new younger look. Look up Young and Dangerous. Young and Dangerous. Yes. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is it. Yeah. This is exactly the like look. Yeah. Let me see if I can get like a photo of it. That's exactly it. Yeah. This is like the lowest resolution photo I can find, but this is basically the look. Yeah. This was the look. So my wife and I are very acquainted with like gangs, like to the point where it's kind of like scary for us. But like, yeah, like the gangs, like they really did look like this. For a very long time, they looked like this. We still know people who used to be in them, who like still look like this, because like they're the same people. They just grew old, right? So it's like it's interesting. Vending machine waifu sounds like some kind of ironic webcomic. It does sound pretty good. Yeah, this is okay. I'm gonna check out that like movie because that does sound interesting actually. What's it called again? What's it called again? Young and Dangerous. Famous HK movie of a try. It's Young and Dangerous. This will be going into the theater as a. This is the one time that the theater is used for something new. Content. Host blogs. Pick up new host. There's only one new host. I feel so bad for him. He's being isolated in this like one corner. His name is Zero. Zero. Club Scarlet. Blood type ? Zodiac sign? Question mark. Comedy level? Question mark. Handsomeness level? Question mark. They don't have stats on this guy. They don't know what the fuck he is. They don't know anything about this guy. They don't know anything about him. That's why he's called Zero. That's why he's called Zero. That's why he's called Zero, because he has no stats. He has zero in all stats. Oh fuck. Oh, they call me zero info on my stats. You want to know more? Come and show up. His name is Cabbage. Oh fuck. Yeah, Cabbage Taro is an amazing combination. Holy shit. This is the #1 player, by the way. This is the #1 player. Love Messenger Aru. This guy finds love. Sky. Again, #1. Handsomeness 5-star. This guy is 5 stars across the board. Twitter. Can I go here? Is it safe? My Twitter has so much point on it. Would these men duel with me in league ranked, please? You can just get that off a Fiverr. Heights 3 centimeters. What is he, an ant? Why is he like so small? Why is it so small? What was the original number? Chat, the original number was 3 anyways. Yo, he's a cabbage. What the fuck? Why is it so small? Me when someone is under 6 feet, you're 3 centimeters. Why is it so small? What the hell? It's not even real. Oh god, that's actually funny. See, this guy has a real number. This guy has a real number. Oh, this guy's only 4-star handsome. Damn, they did him dirty, dude. Holy shit, they actually did him dirty. 4-star handsome. He can only eat chick-jaw. What? That's small even for a cabbage. And no alcohol tolerance. Something years old. They have no clue. This guy has no stats. So many people have no stats. TikTok! Oh my god, chat, he's a TikTok star. Chat, he's a TikTok star. We have to... That was so cringe. That was so cringe. That was so cringe. I felt my body like repulse. I felt my insides about to. I can't stop looking at it. It's so cringy, but I can't stop looking at it. You call this guy a baby girl? Look at him. How many push-ups? Count. This guy is not a baby girl. He does more push-ups than most dudes out there. More push-ups than most dudes. I can't go back. I need help. I can't go back. I can't. They're blocking me. The muscles where he's a skinny fit. He's a skinny fit. Pushing up air. How tall is he? 172. He's taller than 3. You love that song. How do you know that song? Can you send me the name of that song? Because it did sound kind of good. I need to listen to the song without the image so it doesn't get tainted. He is a baby girl. He's okay. He's a baby girl. Chat, it's okay to be short. This guy, they have no clue how tall he is. Everybody who sees him is like, I just forget everything about him. Nobody has any stats on this guy. He's #4, by the way. They just keep forgetting him the moment that he leaves. He's a forgettable experience. It's okay to be short, chat. It's gonna be short. We need some more names though. Lion Togo Domu. I want more cabbage. Orca! This guy is sick. Chat, he is a katana! He has a katana! Omae mo shinderu. He's also a question mark. No one knows him. Nobody knows him. Always translate Japanese. Thank you. Nani? He uses it to slice cabbage. That's why cabbage is so small. Yeah. He cut him down to 3 centimeters. Cabbage is like, haha, Oikar, you're only 7th place. And he's like, oh my wamo. Yo, he actually looks sick though. Fuck. Every time, okay, so do you wanna know what's funny, chat? Every time I see a sword now, I go and I play with my sword. Like, you know, my like giant long sword? Every time I see a sword, I get the urge to play with my sword. So I take it out the sheath and I start swinging it for like a good 20 seconds. And then I put it back inside the like, sheath. It's so fun. It's the only guy muscle opening theme, but much more important is the Eurobeat remix of it. Can you please link the Eurobeat? I really want to see it. Post the song on Discord because you could. Thank you. Wait, you can't talk like this. No, I mean an actual sword. Wait. It's a real sword, honey. It's a real sword. My wife is watching. It's a real sword. You would accidentally misgender this man and then apologize before you get bisected. Long hair can look really cool. You know what it is? Your standards for masculinity are just completely different. You hope it's real. It's a good sword. Okay, well, they don't have many people actually, so their list of players like dies. They have very little players actually. I don't know what happened. Oh, but there's different shops. Oh fuck, that's a lot of shops, yo. Yo, that's a lot of shops. Dual, decent, D-Ray. What does that mean? What? Dual, decent, D-Ray. Top dandy. Oh my god, Chad, do you want to see a dandy? Yo. I don't know what this is. It was too many words. Area Gate, Kabukicho, Osaka, Tokyo, Hokkaido. I'll stick to places that I know. I think the places that I know probably have more models. Swamp. Swamp. I'm sorry, you named the place the Swamp? So when people go to the host club, do they say, I want to go to the Swamp? Dual, decent D-Ray. You love Japanese web design. Are these even words? I really love the words, actually. I really love. You can see his face reflected in it, you've heard. To some degree. But I also blurred it so you can't This guy is number 4. This guy is number 4. He's 16 centimeters. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I love it. It's just so funny to see these like random numbers. Previous Look at this. Look at this FAQ. Look at this goddamn FAQ. Previous job broccoli. What is your reward for yourself? Curry. This guy's a fucking memer. This guy is a fucking memer. I love him. He's a fucking memer. I love this memer. He is a short king. He's an actual short king. He's so good. Oh, this guy's not from this world, actually, though. But look, he has 2 different styles, right? Fully tatted up, funny, you know, doing his own thing, and then pretty like he can clean up, right? He's also tatted with like a full on. He's actually probably yeah. Oh man, this guy reminds me of the One Punch Man character, Black Sperm. There's no way that there's a character called One Punch Man Black Sperm. Black Sperm. Black Spermatozoon is a dragon level mysterious being. Holy fuck. What is going on today? What is going on today? You got broccoli man, you got curry man, you got sperm man. What's going on? He's built like a Pikmin. Oh fuck, that's funny. Oh fuck, that's funny. Black sperm can transform into golden sperm. Oh god, that's funny. Oh man, God, I love these sites so much. These are daily rankings. What's a monthly ranking? This guy is so good that every month he's like top 3. You want some what? Don't question it, chat. Hyper woman. Wait, where's the hyper woman? Oh, hyper 1-1. It's not hyper woman. No, it's hyper 1-1. Can you imagine? Hyper woman. Oh man, God, these are hilarious. Like, what is this? Oh, why are they characters, chat? What are these? What are these? This is your average. This is your average Twitch streamer who accidentally entered like a host club and got really popular for no reason. That noodle photo looks horrendous. That's a shtick, though. That's a shtick. Chat, I don't think he's never not eating noodles. This guy is only eating noodles. He doesn't do anything but eat the noodles. That's a shtick. That's a shtick. That's all he does. It's just eat the noodles. Oh fuck. Oh man. Oh fuck. This is just a Twitch streamer who got isekai'd into a host club. This is because you know how like there's oilers, right, in like Twitch streams? Somebody has to oil these Twitch streamers. He just decided to like make it real. Like he just decided to like get rid of Twitch. He got rid of the middleman in Twitch and decided to get oiled up IRL. You want the baby nudes? What? I do want some noodles too. Actually, I've been craving instant noodles, but we like ran out. Am I an S or an M? L. Jesus. I mean, at least he knows, right? And like, at least he's playing into the chick. What business are you in Subway? I actually love the Q&A too. Yeah. Okay, chat. We have to see more Q&A. We need to see way more Q&A. Oh my god, we need to see even more. Like, but like, you need the Q&A of the funny dudes, right? Because the Q&A of the normal dudes is like probably boring. Be better to nominate Deb. What? He has a TikTok. Do you guys want to go to his TikTok and his Insta? He did the thing with 6 different photos. And he made the 6 different photos. That's the best. That's the best. This is the best host I've ever seen in my life. I love him. He's the best host I've ever seen in my life. He's so fucking funny. He's so fucking funny. This guy's a comedy genius. This guy is a comedy genius. He's a comedy genius. I love him. I love him. He's a comedy genius. I'm gonna follow him. I need him. This guy's a comedy genius. You can't change my mind. This is peak comedy. Holy shit, this is funny. Do you think he has a spoon? There's no way. This guy loves noodles. Like this is all he does. It's just the one photo. Oh god, this guy's a comedy genius. Holy shit, that was good. God damn it. How do I get inside here? I want to see his TikToks. His TikToks have to be funny. Okay, I have an incognito tab. They didn't find me. Okay, good. You guys ready? Okay, let's check out some of these. Click continue as guest. Was there actually a button called continue as guest? Wait, really? I'm sorry. I'm blind. I'm getting old. It's don't mind me. I'm getting old. What the? Okay, let's just watch some of these. You thought I worked in tech? I worked in it. I make it doesn't mean I know how to use it.
あ、そうですね。
お前がさ、店辞めた後にさ、AV のしゅうちゃんいるじゃん。
はい。
俺がね、いや、まあそこは俺キャラでなんとかできるから、とりあえず LINE 教えてほしい。
ああ、でもどっちかって、でもやっぱ女の子の意見。
担当が同伴にラーメン。
Okay, his first. Okay, I was hoping for something more funny.
女の子がされたことある。
Okay, you know what? It's like that they never meet your heroes, right? Never meet your heroes because the moment that you meet them, the illusion falls apart. His Instagram game is insane. How old? He's unknown. What is this? What? This guy has so many different things. He also has like a ton of things. God damn. See, look. See, chat. Look. The normal people have like normal bios. Like it's pretty boring, right? Like it's just like what is a reward for yourself? Clothing or ramen. I'm hooked on toothpaste. Never mind. Okay, maybe are you an S or an M? I'm a masochist. Is that what S and M means? Are you an S or an M for like sadist or like masochist? We need like more comedy people. What type do you like? A child who cries easily. That's really fucking weird to say. To be fair, this is translated, but he likes Bob. Yes, it does in Japanese. Okay, we need some more. We need some more funny hosts. We need like a really funny dude. See, why is there no comedy club but for hosts? You know what I mean? Like we need a bunch of like comedy hosts. I think like we need more of this. We need more of the noodle guy. We need more of the bunny's hat. Like we need more comedy hosts. Oh, Japanese often uses that for girl, but technically it just means child. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, even in like English, right? Because like girl is like it's like girl versus like a woman. You know what I mean? Like I want a woman, but not a girl. Oh man, that was good stuff. Chat, that was really good that stuff. We're not even gonna play the like word game because like I kind of just want to move on. But that was good. A girl who cries easily is still weird, unless it just means someone sensitive. I think yeah, maybe emotional, because because the male fantasy is to have empathy and to have like emotion and to be able to open up your like feelings, right? That got real for a second. It's like, wait a minute, this guy's getting real. Oh god. Okay, what else is there? What else is like funny? Well, I mean, we're back to the normal, like the Japanese side now with the hostess. So there's a ghost girl bar linked at the bottom. Ghost restaurant, huh? Wait, these are different links. Oh shit. Okay, okay. Everyone, place your bets on if I'm going to be banned. Just like place your bets now. Okay, place your bets. See if I'm going to be banned. Poker Girls Association. What? Queen's Gate. Part-time job at the Holy Land. Sorry, what? Part-time job at the Holy Land. Ah! Oh no! No. That was a soap land. Okay, chat. Holy Land means soap land. Oh yeah. Never mind. No, Holy Land is a whole different place. Okay, good. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. A bunny girl bar will open next to Ginza. Oh my god, Soaplands. Oh, I can't show this. I want to work at the Con Cafe. What is this? This is like an aggregate site for like things. It's an aggregate site for like whatchamacallit? Girl bars. Okay, so it's safe. It's actually safe to show. Show us. I can't show you this one, but I can show you like this one. They have like these like things where it's like different types of ways for them to like talk. She has a Twitter. Copied link address. Can I go to their Twitter? Hey, what's up, Safi Arc? Huh. Okay, well I'm not gonna show her Twitter. Oh my god, the Soapland, like in Yakuza. A sister story that was made for the Psychomi's popular series Tokyo Midnight Girl. See, I think these costumes look cool. You know what I mean? It's specifically okay because usually these costumes don't look cool, but it's the adornments, it's the accoutrements. The accoutrements look sick. I think the accoutrements are what make these clothings look cool. I'm not saying it because I like the look. I'm just saying that I think these clothings look cool. I actually enjoy the frilliness of it and like the extra like especially these stitches. It's cool. I'm not a pervert. Are there any allowances? What? Will my shifts be cut? What? How to apply? Yes. Okay. What's this? Queen's Gate. The Queen's Gate. Chat, you could do it here. You could be like a British person here. Queen's Gate Co. Management of cafes, restaurants, and so on. This is the whole company. This is like the entire company. This is for applying as a girl. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. I got long hair now. Poker Girls Collection. What? Poker Girls Collection. Her name is Frog. Her name is Frog? Why is your name Frog? Why is your name Frog? Are we still trying to find Narf or BF when we playing the wood game? No, we're exploring the world. She's 5'6". Legs. Why is it named Frog? Yeah, see, look, chat, look, see, you don't have to be Japanese. You can just show up and just like hang out. You could be a foreigner. You could be like Jen, who's a professional mahjong player with the 4th dan in Japan. Holy shit, she's actually cracked it. She's cracked at mahjong. Chat, maybe I can ask her to teach me. Maybe maybe I can ask her. She can coach us to play mahjong in Final Fantasy 14. Mo from The Simpsons. Wait, who was named Mo? Is it Mo or is it Moe? I'm not sure. Wait, what did you miss? She plays mahjong. I think they all play mahjong. Actually, I think these are all mahjong players. Oh, and mahjong and poker players. Because this is the Poker Girl Association. So everybody here plays poker or mahjong. She has a green headset, so she's obviously a gamer. She'd be down to play Final Fantasy 14. Okay, look, we need to get a win, right? If we don't get a win, then it's over for us. We still haven't won a single game within that. Twitter. That is a delicious looking steak. Wow. What's this? Okay, chat, this is when it gets risky, okay? This is when, like, 50-50, I get banned here, okay? 50-50. We are really... Swimsuits. Okay, this is scary. Open a new window. It's not that bad. Maybe all of them aren't that bad. EMB dev, Windows dev. What is this? Like a Microsoft like recruitment camp? Why is it called Windows dev? why is it called Windows dev? What? Microsoft is like, see, Microsoft knows how to hire the best people. They're reaching out to the weeaboos who are going to these host clubs. Story, cast, system, job card. What? Recruit, event, access. Boobs. If there's a boobie, I'm sending a clip into Twitch. I think I've shown more titty on the stream than most people have, and I still haven't been like banned. Yeah, it's very surprising I still haven't been like banned once. So, what? You can eat a pork cutlet bowl for $10. Chestnut parfait. I do want a chestnut parfait. That does sound good. Solo event. Witches about Queen's Frontier. Sure. There are many countries in this world. Okay. Cast. In preparation. Honda Integra Type R behind her. Wait, who? I didn't even know this. You're right. It is a Honda Integra Type R. Yo, that's actually sick. She has a good taste in car. My wife is a bit of a card demon, actually. It's kind of cool. Yo, there's even cards. There are job cards. What the fuck? That's sick. Recruitment. Okay, do you guys want to join? Witches are an art that witches built to help travelers have a good time. How to apply? After adding us as a friend online. That's weird. That's like going to like Twitter and like adding people to be like, they're like friend to like, to like be like a job. Like imagine Microsoft says, follow us on Twitter to apply for a job and then DM Greg. And it's like, oh, who is Greg? I don't know who this is. Your wife is cooler than you. She should stream. I say this a lot, but she's way cooler than like me. And if you see her, she's like very, very like, she's very good looking. Like very good looking. I look like a slob compared to her. And like, I'm sure many people have like thought like, why am I with her? Or like, why is she with me? Because it's like, I look like a slob compared to my wife. My wife is really good. I'm not saying that just because she's my like wife, but she really is like a whole different person. I'm your inspiration. You need to stop teasing us. I'm a minor. Is that okay? It's okay if you work until 10 p.m. That's weird. What? What do you mean it's okay if you work as a minor? What? Are relationships difficult? It's not a battle for customers. It's a work environment where everyone can have fun. How do I get a hot Amazonian wife? Teach you. Well, step one is you have to like talk to women. So it might be hard for you, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry. It was too easy not to like make the joke there. Sorry. It was too easy. It was too easy not to make the joke there. I'm sorry. It was too easy. You work in IT, it's true. I work in IT too, buddy. You can't live off that excuse forever. On Valentine's Day, Corona. Stay at home. Oh my god, chat, there's a work from home. Stay at home, EV. They sell salaries. At times like this, it's a good idea to learn some poker tips and start playing poker. What? Chat, this is a gambling ring. Magni works in ITC. I bet he talks to mad women everywhere. Look, we have women in the chat right now. He's right though. He's right though. He talks to you. Twitter? Man, these aren't funny. You know what this is? I don't think the women are allowed to feel funny. I think the women are forced to be like pretty and like cute in some way, right? But like I don't think like a woman that's like funny would survive in the hostess club the way that Cabbage Man survived inside the hostess club, right? Like the bunny person would have survived immediately. But if she tried to be funny, it'd be over for her. Also, I swear to God, she's in that game that we played. She's inside Super Scout. Same hairstyle, same dress, different face, but basically the same style of like look. Isn't gambling illegal in Japan? Yes. Well, kind of. Well, yes. Maybe only for pachinko though. But maybe the workaround is that it's not gambling because you're playing a game, so it could be different. Unless you make it convolute enough that it kind of is gambling, but not really. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, because the way the pachinko works, right? It's like you like have the balls, and you go somewhere else to like churn in the ball. So all your knowledge of Japan is from Persona and Yakuza. Let me check your Instagram first. This chatter tried to rizz up another chatter and got hit with the "I'm gonna check your Instagram first, buddy." You don't sound like you look good. You don't have any pics. The thing of pachinko is that there's a user input to circumvent it being called pure chance. Yeah, see, I imagine poker falls along the same lines because technically there is like user input. It's not. It is not pure chance. Like you could just say like, oh, like, because you might fold at some point, right? Like you might be like, you're shy. Chat, look at me. I want you to look at me. I'm a 5'6" king. I don't give a fuck. I sound like this. I act like this. Do you know why you shouldn't be shy? Because if you're afraid to show who you really are, then you'll never be able to be who you are. It's important to let people know who you are, to be free in who you are, and to never make fun of somebody else for who they are, because they'll make fun of you because you're disgusting. So don't be afraid of who you are. Be you. What if who I am is a criminal? Well, then I guess you can be a smooth criminal. You sound like a cult leader. You sound like a cult leader. Oh man, you sound like a cult leader. Yeah, see, look. If you're a criminal, then you're hot. Yeah, exactly. These look kind of good. Well, actually, no, I don't know. For $30, I don't know about that one. Again, I want you I want you to know this. A man has touched this meat before it enters your mouth to make this. You gotta click cast to see these. Oh. Any cool names? See, no one's allowed to be funny. They have to be cute, but they're not allowed to be funny. Wake up. Uh-huh. What the fuck? Wake up. Uh-huh. Rui looks super done. Where? Yeah, she looks like she doesn't want to be there anymore. She's like, fuck this place. Oh, man, that's funny. Sound in quotes. No, chat. This is not a cult. You're all free to leave. It's just unfortunate that you've never had the opportunity to leave, but that's a you problem, not a me problem. Also, why is this made like a blog spot? This is made like a blogspot.com blog site with like a category, like a thing on the right side. What is this? Japanese web design honestly goes from like the coolest shit into like a 1990s website. I don't understand. That's my cult leader. Japanese web design, there is no in between for Japanese web design. It's either the best thing ever. Update Chrome! What the fuck? What did this say? Update Chrome. Your standards are too high for both men and women in general. You're gonna be forever alone. It's not that it's too high. but it's also like good to be too. You know what I mean? Because like, I mean, the reality of it is that like you probably don't just want everybody off the street, right? Like you probably just want somebody who is like going to be a good fit for you. If nobody's a good fit for you, it just means that you haven't found them yet, right? But you never really want to compromise, because if you compromise, then it's like, what does that mean, right? But even then, if it changes and it's not a compromise, then it means that you've changed as a person. Then what does that mean, right? It's just a complicated topic. I think it's okay to have high standards. You've been roped into a hardcore raid tomorrow. Help. That's my code leader. Japanese web design is such a Twilight Zone. It's why I love going down these like sites, because like you'll get stuff that's like interesting, and then you get stuff that's like weird. Witch's Garden is a location in the hidden area that does not be touched by human hands. High commission rate and hourly wages. Senior interview Yoru. Witch's Garden. She absolutely loves this like role. Like, and also like I think these costumes look sick. Actually, I actually think these costumes look sick. This corsets don't feel comfortable, but the costumes look really cool. I actually think that the costumes are really, really good. I think the color choice is fantastic too. I don't know why more places don't use purple, or like this like purple red. It's a very good shade of color. Cute glasses girl. Oh no. Oh no. You've been sucked into the. You've been lured in. I'm a minor. Is that okay? Why is that allowed? They must know that the dudes here are gonna be like creepers. They must know. Punk Day. Cast. Her name is Aha. She's a homunculus. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. She's a homunculus. She's That's actually fucking crazy, dude. She's 10 years old. She's 10 years old. She's a homunculus and her name is Aha. Oh, chat. I guarantee you it's a part of the lore that she's 10. Never mind, maybe she is just like 10. I thought it was like a thing. But no, maybe she is actually 10 years old. Oh man. Race sea creature. Wake up. It's just like someone's OC. It kind of is. Okay, is there somebody who's like really old? Yeah, see, 1200. See, chat, it's all fake ages. It's all fake ages. If she's 1200, there's no way that she's the 10. Where are you? 10-year-old. We have to see this. There's no way that she's actually 10, right? This account doesn't exist. Maybe she was 10. What race is Rui? You mean... she's a dragon. That's why she doesn't give a shit. I don't think dragons ever give a shit. Every single story makes like dragons sound so cool and like lackadaisical. Like they don't give a shit. Anyways, let's go to the Bunnies Guild. Oh my god, there's a video. We have to watch this. You wear glasses, pick you, pick you. I don't know if I can show this. I don't know if I can show this. It's just ass shot after ass shot after ass shot. It's just ass shots. It's 5 times in a row. We're skipping ahead. It's on YouTube, so that has to be fine. Stop pausing. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to pause. Yes, it's accidental. It's accidental. I don't know about this one. I don't know. The way she's shaking it, I don't know about this one. I don't know. Wait, look. Okay, this is $20. I guarantee you, this is $20. And there's no way that this is worth $20. My brother in Christ, this could maybe feed like, you know, a single child. Time to order a bunny suit. Bunny suit stream coming up. If you make a video, right, you should do it like this. Where it's like constant clickbaits. And it's like, you know, it's like someone tries to like pause and it's like, oh shit, wrong time to pause. And then it's like, okay, on the pause here. Oh shit, wrong time to pause. You know what I mean? And then you like go and it's like, okay, I'm gonna pause here. Ah, wrong time to pause. You know what I mean? Twitch, you've been banned. Hey yo. This really is like we're honestly entering the like Twilight Zone. I should get a bunny suit. I should do a bunny suit stream. My ass My wife loves my ass. Check the comments. Holy shit. Muy buenas todas. Mark my word. One day I will go to this cafe. Have to go. 19 is over completely. Mark my word. Mark my word. I need to open this up in the comments in the Firefox. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna comment on it. It's muy balls. Muy balls today. Somebody already asked. Did you go? Yeah, don't leave us hanging. Did you go? Okay, now if I refresh, it doesn't show my chat. It doesn't show my thing. I'm shadow banned. I'm shadow banned. No! YouTube gives their greatest creators the hardest challenges. Install app. No, I want to translate. I'm shadow banned. There is no one in this world who can resist the temptation of a bunny girl. It doesn't look good on the counter. What does that mean? Okay, we're gonna check out all of their channels, okay? What the fuck is this? Nintendo Switch. This guy is a Let's Player. This guy loves fireworks. This guy is an actual YouTuber. Anyway, I love bunny girls, and I think I can make it better if I have more time. I broke a record by folding the largest... What the... By folding the largest origami bunny girl.
So as you can see, this is a origami bunny girl.
I will say, that's a pretty good fold. Like, if you think about it, that's actually a pretty impressive fold, and I actually commend them for doing this like fold. Let's just focus on the facts here, guys. Let's just focus on the facts here. Using tape? I take it back. Real origami artists don't even use the tape. They just use pure force. Although I've worked with this paper before, it's really hard to fold. So yeah, he really loves bunny girls. I really wish my comment would show up. Like, I'm very sad. I'm really sad that my comment doesn't show up. It's cool, but you don't want to think about it any longer. Listen, chat, there are all kinds of chatters out there. There are all kinds of people out there. Hey, hello, hey, yeah, don't leave us hanging. Did you go? From my VOD channel. It was even wrong account. I used the wrong account. It's not even from the main channel. It's from the VOD channel. Chat, like 10 years from now, if I ever get famous, right? 10 years from now, somebody's gonna dig this up and be like, why did you comment this on your VOD channel? Second class behavior. The constant ass reload needed as a GIF. Oh, fuck, make it into a 7 TV email. It could be. Yeah, because like I'm just trying to see. Like, I want to see the comment, but the ass keeps showing up. Oh god. This channel emote is just a bunny girl ass. I might be banned. Read the tag bunny girl video. If Arknight hires me as a character designer, top 5 Arknight waifus. I love bunny girls. August 21st. Starting the year with bunny girl. August 21st. Bunny girl tier list. August 21st. Bunny girl. August 21st. Hidden code. August 21st. What? I just love bunny girls. Bunny Girls Lewd, August 21st. Bunny Girl Tier 3, August 21st. I broke the record. I got COVID. Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. Wholesome moment. Oh god, chat, they also watch VTubers. Oh no, chat, they're going to find me. Oh man. That's actually funny. Okay, so any funny names? You think he likes bunny girls? This guy is committed. If I ever have an ass emote, it's over. We have to go for a bunny girl emote though. Race doll, polar bear, polar bear, race question mark. By yourself. Wait, what? Where? Would you see by cyborg spider arc by yourself? No photo though. See, they're limited to being funny only in their names. Is this an age gate? Like, is it asking if I'm over 18? Ghost restaurant. Okay, good. Sake house. Cast. Ooh, ghost. Ooh. And then somebody in the chat is going to be like, I wish I would be haunted by them. Yeah, this is like a very boring costume. They have trading cards. I say this is a boring costume. Of all the costumes, I think so far, I think the magical places have the coolest costumes. Yeah, like these are like the Chinese like Chinese ones, yeah. Yeah, why the Chinese clothes? Yeah, it's are we ghosts? No. Why, but it's like a very common fetish. I'm just gonna say it right now, it's a very common fetish. Don't ask how I know. I just know that this is a very common fetish to wear this type of clothing in various videos. I just know it's a very common fetish. It's why the key power is so good. It's why it's everywhere. Team member, unknown image. What? What happened to the images? How come some people get a trading card and then some people don't? What happened to rookies? They made it untranslatable. Okay, ordering a keep out now. Do I have this fetish? No, but I've seen it. Does it say virgin? I thought that said virgin sake house. I was like, yo, the virgin sake house. This is where chat belongs. There's no cast here. It's actually empty. It's dead. Oh, it's coming soon. Okay, is there any more? Is there any more weird stuff? Thank you for showing me this, by the way, chat. Thank you. This could not have been possible without you. And that's either a good thing or a bad thing. It's really up to your interpretation, right? DE Poker. What? Poker. Casino Live Tokyo. This really is Akiba Guild. Ikebukuro Guild. Not Nagoya Guilds. Wait, chat, you guys want to see guilds? It's not loading. Abyss Cast. So this is the cast of the Sakyo's Bar. Any funny names? Why is not that funny? See, I don't think the women are allowed to be funny because they have to be sexy, which is so like. Why is there no funny one? This is one of the best excursions ever. It's why you say it like it's a school field trip. Why did you say that like it's a school field trip? Oh, sleep. Okay, this is just poker. What is this? This is a guild. Akiba Guild. It's a theme park based on a casino. Each maid is an attraction. Cast blog. Sure. Game All-Star. Guilds. Theme parks. Maid theme parks. Nice to meet you is the thing. My first time. Okay. Somebody has that photo saved. Someone absolutely has this photo saved. Funny is sexy. Hot take. I actually agree. I think showing the personality would help a lot, right? Because it sells you. Because it's like, oh yeah, like what is this? Favorite act. I want to chat. Look at this. Look at this image. Favorite activities. The blog post is titled "Favorite Activities," and it's just face in titty. Oh boy, I love this. School field trip to Succubus Shisha Bar. Okay, class, we're gonna see Succubi. You have to be this tall to ride the attraction. You do. Good take. Nipple pasties. Oh, they do have pasties. To be fair, pasties, it's like you have to, right? Because yeah, exactly. Because the clothes can't cover it, so you have to wear pasties. Favorite activities. You're all perverts. And there's a sticker for them. Find the hobby. She's talking to you, chat. She's talking to you. Find a hobby. Live a life. Why should they find a hobby? Recently, I've been looking for a hobby. Find the hobby. That's such a funny phrase. Okay, this is another guild. Okay, every single guild. Dealer. Recruit. No, I want to see. I want to see the. I want to see. Show me the woman. Doesn't show me woman. Oh wait, okay, here we go. Cute aviator uniforms. Okay, maybe this is like a chat. I think hostess clubs are a gateway to gambling. Like no joke. I actually think that they are. It feels like it's a gateway into gambling. I actually think it's designed to like chat. What does a succubus bar? What is the point of a succubus bar? Right? The point of a succubus bar is to slowly drain people's semen. What's the point of a casino? To slowly drain your wallet. It's really just the same business, but like on like both sides, right? They're in your pants and they're in your pocket. Woo! That's funny. Drain what? Drain the semen slowly. Succubus is there to slowly drain the semen. Konosuba had an episode all about it. Time to see a new favorite show. But yeah, welcome new chatters. I'm sure there are some people like looking, watching this, like, what the fuck did we just see? But you know what? This is underground in a subway. But my God, I love finding these. Thank you for getting me down this terrible rabbit hole. We're gonna go into the boring stuff now. Suck cute bus, but it's covered by chat on screen. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you're right. Here we go. It slowly drains their semen. The succubi here. Let me make it huge. There we go. Now I can keep you on like a screen too. Rabbit hole or bunny hole? Ask Frederick Knudsen which one he prefers more. We're gonna call this here. We have a fairly packed day. This is when it becomes resident sleeper for you, and then I'm gonna do my own thing from this point on, which means we're gonna do our own stuff. Frederick Knudsen, yeah, Mr. Fat Nuts, yeah, Mr. Fat Nuts knows everything. Thank you for bringing me down this excursion. We're gonna leave the word game for next time. Because I don't think I can mentally recover from like this, from like the slowly drains their semen. This is front page on a website. I can't recover. So we're just gonna move on to the games today. Okay. Again, as I said, fairly packed schedule. I think we're done talking about everything, right? Yeah, there's like nothing else funny. Yeah. But today's schedule is gonna be boring for 99% of you. There's no need for you to stay. Today is really a day for me. But also, there's going to be something weird that we're going to start off with. And it's going to be very, very strange because I found this recently. Again, we're playing the Calorie Mate game into Resident Evil 4 Remake randomized into making more snow job. You are funny, little slut. Silly little slut. I'm taking the iPad away! And we're going to be playing a game made by Calorie Mates, which incidentally is a Japanese company. So we're kind of on the right topic here. However, because I'm also back into the streaming side, I've also prepared a bunch of songs. I just want you all to look at the chat, by the way. I want you to look at Narf. Just taking over the chat to say these things. I'm going to play some songs for you. And I thought this song was fantastic because A, it's a song that I've been waiting for a long time. I didn't even know that came out like all of a sudden. And it's a song that I think really, really fits the vibe of today's stream. Well, just give me a second to prepare things. The vibe of which can be described as I'm back, bitches, if that makes sense. And I think the song is fantastic because of that. And I really, really enjoy the vibes that they were able to like capture. And honestly, I mean, these two artists combined are just fantastic, right? A song by Justice and Tame Impala. I think it's fantastic. And I really, really enjoy the way that it kicks us off into the rest of the stream. So please enjoy Never Ender by Justice starring Tame Impala. I love Justice. And then combine them with Tame Impala, and I think that's kind of a winning combo. That was from Justice's new album Hyperdrama. And again, I played that like the like early release song like a very long time ago, like 6 or 7 months ago. And I just kind of like lost track of it. It's been a very long time. And to be fair, I've been kind of busy, but the whole album is an absolute banger. When I listened to it in full, I was like, holy shit, this is really, really good. So I think 7 months ago, we listened to One Night / All Night, which is really good. But I think the entire album is great. My favorite tunes from it are Incognito, as well as Explorer, as well as there was one more. There's one more that was really really good as well. Mannequin, no, not Mannequin Love. It was Explorer, and then Moonlight Rendezvous. I think those three are really good. I think Explorer in general definitely has a their like justice defined feel, like all the way back with like Valentine, for instance, or like say even with like DANCE, right? Dance. Justice never misses, and it's crazy how good they are. Moonlight Rendezvous, let's go. Pogbones, it's really good. You thought that we were speaking Swedish? No, sorry. This is not Swedish here. We just wanted to ask. Somebody just called me a slut. That's it. What's new? But I really love the entire album. It's actually why I'm like partially late today, because I was kind of jamming out to the album last night, and I couldn't stop jamming out to it. Again, Tame Impala being one person doing it all, and then the duo of like Justice. It's crazy how good they are. Did Justice do DNCE? Yes. And even in this album, like I would say that album as well as the one afterwards. I forget the name afterwards. Audio, video, and something else, as well as the Cross album. Both of those felt so forward sounding. Like it felt like they were way ahead of the like curve. This album, you still get that feeling. Like they definitely, obviously have mixes of like songs that are like current, right? But when you listen to Explorer, and when you listen to Moonlight Rendezvous, and then you listen to Incognito, you like recognize that they've like made a new sound in like some way. Like this again, they're surprisingly good at what they do, and they still keep on doing it. And it's crazy. It makes sense why they only have 3 albums, because they're treading like whole new ground. And they have a lot of features on this album too. Like you have Ramon, you have Miguel. I didn't expect Miguel. I know I never expect Miguel on an album, but when he's there, it slaps, right? So it's a really good album. Please do give it a listen. Again, the album is Hyperdrama by Justice. You like DNCE and Genesis? I like it. Yeah. I mean, the entire Cross album was really, really good. Like the entire Cross album, the entire audio, video, disco album was really good. All of their stuff is amazing. My God, it's simply gotten better. We're going on into our first game of the day today after 2.5 hours. Boy, oh boy, did we see a lot of things today. We saw a lot of things. We're going to move on into the Calorie Mate game. Calorie Mate Liquid for game creators. Just give me a moment to set things up. In just 2 minutes, I have to start again. I need to go use the washroom, but before I go, let me read this. Tabletop Sim is a weird gray area because it's not piracy, but it's not official. Yeah, that's like the hard part, right? Because it's not official, but at the same time, it's like, isn't that just like technically piracy then? Because it is technically the game, but at the same time, there's no product being lost. But the experience is like there. It's a very weird place to be. That's why it's like, if there's an official module for it, then I'll do it. If there's none, then I won't do it on stream because I don't know if that's really kosher. So, plus, I like those board games, and I think the board game creators should get a cut of that money if they can. You've seen people stream MTG and Warhammer 40k and nothing happens. Well, for me, it's less about it being like something that like happens, and more about like I kind of want to support the people who like make it, right? Because board games themselves are a very niche market of whatchamacallit, of like board game, where it's like you make very little money because the amount of people who are gonna buy your product are very, very niche within that space of like gamers who like because like digital games are gonna be easier almost always, right, to like have. So at least as far as I have found, like from seeing the numbers and like stuff, board game makers barely make a fraction of it, especially like independent ones that like make those smaller ones. So I tend to want to buy those like board games, and the large ones don't interest me anyways, because which is more of a happenstance thing and not really like a indies are better kind of deal, but it's just happenstance. So at least for me, if I make 6 figures, right, like it's like I don't want to be that like asshole who like plays like party games. I'd rather give the money away because like it'd be going towards someone better. This guy hates snakes and ladders. You found out that Final Fantasy 14 TTRPG is in Tabletop Simulator. There's a tabletop RPG for Final Fantasy 14? What? What do you mean? Holy shit, TTRPG starter set. Yo, is it an official module? If it's an official module, I would love to play this. Because due to popular demand, this item is sold out. So we'll never get to play it otherwise. We need to find some more board games. In the meantime, listen to this song as I go pee. Because today is not just a one-song day. No, chat, today is a multi-song day. Do you know why? Well, look at this empty dark screen as you sort of wonder why. Because I have found an entire playlist of things I want you to listen to. Playlist of songs that I thought were very, very good for today's stream. This next song is a bit of it's a bit of a weird song. It's not Never Ender because we just listened to that, but I really enjoy this artist because I think that they're fantastic and I think that they're extremely creative at what they do. This song is called Dragon Ball Durag by Thundercats, a very good bass player, like really insanely good. But it's funny because this both the song itself and the music video exemplifies people's memes about bass players a lot. And I thought it would be really good for the next segment that we're doing because of some mods that I found. So again, please enjoy Dragon Ball Durag by Thundercats. It's a really good song. I don't think there's a single Thundercat song that doesn't have that like very weird, like almost comedic vibe to it. All of his songs are strangely odd, and yet he does for very serious songs very well too. He's also relatively unknown. Like it's very strange how many people don't know about Thundercat, but also how famous he is too, because he's done songs with like Tame Impala and stuff. Basically, before he was singing, he was kind of always on people's songs. Like he was the bass player. He was the person who like wrote everything, like with the bass and like added like because the music making process by yourself is a very different process. Like when I make my songs by myself, it kind of just feels like I'm just there. But when you make songs with somebody else, man, you just vibe. Like you go along with any idea that they have. It feels like improv, but with music. It's very fun. And Thundercat was kind of that for a lot of people, I think. And then he started making his own stuff. So this was sort of like the start of his like own stuff. And boy, oh boy, is it a weird? It's a weird song. The music video is also hilarious. I find it very funny. Again, it's sort of the like meme of like all bass players of like they're like really weird, but it's just so it's so good. The comments on the video also very much capture the like vibe of like how you feel after watching it. So let me just read you some of the comments. This video deserves an Oscar, a high school diploma, and a restraining order. Moral of the story: be yourself. Someone's going to dig your style. This looks like something that would play through the whole commercial break on Adult Swim. The contrast between the near zero budget video quality and absolute top notch quality of the music is pure genius. There are two major periods in a person's life: the dark, confusing times before listening to Dragon Ball Durag, and the enlightened golden years that come after. Yep. So yeah, please give a listen to more of Thundercat songs. We'll be playing more of their songs later today as we move through the segments, but now we're going into a bit of a Resident Sleeper segment where we do what I want to do, which is more Resident Evil 4 randomized. And you're going to see why I chose that song because of the mods that I have. As far as I know, I won't be banned for these mods, but it's just a 50-50. I mean, who really knows? I'm hoping that these mods are kind of fly and kind of work, right? Going by Twitch's thing. Hopefully we're okay. So give me a moment to set things up and go right into Resident Evil 4. And if you're, again, there's no pressure to stay, so you're allowed to leave. Also, I haven't given up on the VTubing thing. It's just my computer would probably blow up. So, but that's a whole different issue. I don't feel comfortable with the silence, so here, we're just going to use this. I want you to watch this. Just like watch this until we go into the actual thing, okay? Where is it? I cut this myself this morning, or last night. I cut this myself last night. Please enjoy.
What's happening?
Okay, well, I actually don't know why this isn't working. I need some more time. Sorry. Just give me a second. I have to fix this. Okay, well, funny. I kind of forgot to update and download the game again because I was moving things around hard drives. So I was moving things around hard drives to make space, and I had to move Resident Evil 4. It's currently in limbo in a different place, and it would take like a good half an hour to transfer over. So we're not going to do Resident Evil 4. I have a backup though. Thank God I have a backup. We're going to continue from tomorrow's schedule into today, okay? But it's fine because this is also kind of a cool game, so maybe it's good that we're doing this today so that people will have a chance to see it before they leave. My bad. Give me a moment to set this up. Sorry about the delay there. The entirety of Sanctum is open area, so entirely encourage you to go out of bounds as much as possible. I can kind of see that, especially with the way that like the world is like built. That is kind of cool. Like that it is built to be like a explorable place. But again, we're gonna move on to the sandbox. But before we do, I actually have a song to play for you all. Not this one. It's a whole different song. And I figured, you know what, this like backdrop is kind of perfect anyways, so you might as well stick with this backdrop for now. So sorry, Atlas. You're gonna be going to the whims of whatever song that I'm going to choose to play. But just be thankful that the song I'm choosing to play is actually a good song and not a bad song. This song is a really, really great song. Again, it's a song by Thundercat, as I said before. During the Thundercat song, that we'll be playing even more Thundercat songs. I think Thundercat is a fantastic artist, and I think Thundercat makes amazing songs. And I thought the vibe of this song really fit what we're going to go into. And I think it's funny now, given the context of like why we're doing this. I think it fits the context very, very well because it's sort of comical the way that it all happened to line up. And again, the song is going to be very loud, but this is a song called "No More Lies" by Thundercat and Tame Impala. That's right, Chad. "No More Lies" by Thundercat and Tame Impala. Because I refuse to lie to you anymore. The schedule will stay static. We will get the sandbox. What a strange, strange song. Again, Thundercat has this like weird style where it's a lot of strangeness in their songs, the way that they sort of write the songs, and the content matter of the songs. It feels almost like non-serious at times. Like it's almost like everything's a joke. But like when you peel back that like thin veneer of like comedy, you recognize that there's a bit more substance to it. Maybe even quite a lot more. You realize that they're trying to tell you something, but they just don't really want to deal with it. Like it's not that it's not serious to them, but rather they're so tired of everything that they kind of just don't even want to bother telling you the full gravity of it. Then they'd rather just have fun. I'm sure we've all been in that situation. Social things tend to be hard, but it's worth it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Again, the Thundercat songs, everything Thundercat has touched has been gold. If you listen to anything that he's ever been in, it's been amazing. There's a lot more songs that involve him coming up soon, just because I got into a kind of a bend. Basically, the playlist is pretty much planned for the next couple of weeks, so we know mostly what we're doing. We're gonna move on to Sandbox now. I see the moment because I didn't actually I forgot to move a couple things in the different folders and stuff, so I need to oh god, I hate the Windows features so much. I have to change some settings. In the meantime, please enjoy this like placeholder music until I figure out what the fuck is going on. So yeah, please enjoy. And that's it for me, chat. I'm gonna play you a song as we sign off because it's sort of in my playlist. I want to play a song every single time now. So until they hit me with the email of like, you can't do this, you have to be a DJ. It's like I'm gonna keep doing it until they hit me with that email. But this song is very, very good, and I think you'll love this song too. The song is a song by. Go back to the waiting room. I know it's awkward and quiet. Sorry, I had to pull it up again. Sorry. This song is a song called "Someone Else's Dream" by Ipso Facto. I thought it was just very fitting to sort of like hit this because like that's kind of how I feel at the moment. Being able to like go ahead and try to make this work because like honestly, that stint at that one job was so bad that I'm like, Jesus Christ, like maybe the whole industry is like this. That one stint, that one contract that dipped my foot back into it made me realize that no, it's really just the same BS on a daily basis. So it's very important to remember that like we are basically living other people's dreams, and that you know, if you want to take control of your life, you kind of have to live your own life too. It's very important to sort of like build that space for yourself to be who you want to be for you and for your own life versus somebody else's life. Otherwise, we'll always be in the space where you're kind of living somebody else's life the entire time, which isn't necessarily bad, right? Because you get a level of stability to it. But at least in my case, I haven't found enough stability to really make it worth it compared to the amount of effort. And so it's like it's nice for me to like do this. So. But yeah, at least until I find like another role that like speaks to me that actually like works and actually works like well, pays well and isn't like basically pays well and like isn't bad. We're gonna be doing this for a while, and this is kind of like the fun thing for me anyway. So I am kind of living my own dream here, and by extension, you're kind of living my dream too by looking at it. That's not really what the song is about, but I found it to be a very fitting message. So as a goodbye, please enjoy. Abso Facto, amazing artist again. I played that song "Dissolve" last time, and I thought that song was beautiful. They have a very interesting sound to them, and their latest album, I think called "Fantasy," came out recently, or rather, their latest song called "The Fantasy." So please go check them out. Please enjoy. And I'll sign off for the rest of the night. And please have a good night. When this song ends, the stream will end. Thanks for showing up. Tomorrow we'll start on time with some more fun stuff. Bye, everyone.